What's going on, everyone? Happy Thursday. Welcome back to HP Live. We've got a new Pokemon Legends EA DLC Mega Dimension trailer coming up within the hour. We're going to be reacting it today. We're going to be breaking down everything that we learn. And I'm hopeful that we're going to be seeing brand new Mega Evolutions in the next 20 minutes. I think that could be a lot of fun. Let's get right into it. My name is DustyGogoat. Today I'm joined by TraderLumi.
Hello.
And SoulSilverArt.
What's up? Who's hype?
Good to see you guys. I've actually been enjoying these Thursday news announcements because it allows us to actually do our normal Thursday podcast upload live right here with everyone. Just to, we get to actually live in the bloodline of the like in the veins of the community. You know, we're feeling it. I'm feeling it, Mr. Krabs. I'm feeling it. So good to see all you lovely people in the chat right now. We got a ton of people showing up. Arno, Gen Renegade, and SEH Art Gold have all become or have upgraded their Hidden Power memberships. So shout out to all you guys so much.
Thank you guys.
SEH Art Gold, great to see your name again. And you became a mythical tier, so we'll be shouting you out very soon. But good to see everyone in the chat. We got Cozy here, P1 Polyrath, Broman, Mr. Dolphin, Hal's here, Rob Gendy, Big Boy. How's everyone doing?
Can I just take a moment too to say that so last Friday, my wife and I were eating lunch. And we were actually stopped by a guy who was like, "Hey, I know you." He was like, "You don't know me, but I know you." And turns out it was a guy named Tanner who watches Hidden Power. And so I wanted to shout out Tanner.
Oh, that's awesome.
Thank you for saying hi, man.
Somewhere, Tanner.
Thank you for saying hi, man. It was good meeting you.
That's awesome.
Hope you're still enjoying your Legends EA playthrough and Meganium's doing well, buddy.
Shout out to Tanner. That's sick. That's awesome.
Yeah, he was a leaf head like you, Dusty. He Chikorita was a starter.
I mean, we don't use that term. That's kind of a slur in our community.
Oh.
Yeah, we don't. No,
Okay.
That's not what we call ourselves.
I'm
That's
so
not what we
sorry.
call ourselves.
Oh man,
we are leaf bros. That's what we call ourselves.
I don't even know what's happening.
Leaf bros.
I'm in the chat right now.
Meganium for life. What's up, Mr. Dolphin? Thank you for the super chat. Merry Christmas to specifically Lumi. This is hilarious.
Merry Christmas to you.
I didn't even realize you were wearing the hat. I was in intro mode. I was in intro mode.
Yeah, man.
Well, dude,
It's actually perfect.
It's November.
This is like Christmas right now.
You know what? Zoom and enhance. This is a Christmas shirt as well.
You know what? Let's. I'm gonna start the music over. I'm gonna do a brand new intro right now. All right, ready? Welcome back to Hidden Power. It is officially Christmas. It is November 6th.
Merry Christmas.
And we run by the laws of North Carolina. Guess what?
Yep.
In North Carolina, it is Christmas. Therefore, on Hidden Power, it is Christmas. Okay, the bit's over. The bit's over.
It's
Your local
Christmas
Hobby Lobby's been
over.
celebrating Christmas since June.
All right, guys, let's
it's
get
Christmas for Pokemon fans. Let's go.
It is.
You know what? Yeah. Let's do this because I want to talk about the possibility of a Mega Delibird now. Let's let's segue into predictions for this
anything but that
trailer. Let's tell me how you guys are feeling this morning, right? Okay, we're like a I don't even think a full month. Yeah, it's only been like 20 days since Z8 has come out. We're getting a Mega Dimension. We're getting a DLC trailer. I think the expectation is we're going to get some new Megas in this trailer, which is also cool, just because I finished Legends EA and I'm like ready to play more of this game. But where are your heads at? Are you, I guess,
in a Santa hat? No. I'm excited to just see, like, we're just getting more of this game, and I've really enjoyed this game. Yeah. I'm excited to get more of this game for one. And we've mentioned this a couple times on the show, but Hoopa is the central figure of this DLC, right? Which immediately means that this DLC could be as absurd as our imagination wants to go. You know, will it? Yeah. I'm not saying raise your expectations, but I am saying raise your reality, if you will. You know.
Sure, that makes sense.
I've been So in the last week since beating Legends EA, I've been thinking about as I travel through Lumio City, right? As I'm doing my extra raids, as I'm catching additional Pokemon, I'm looking at the world in a different way. I'm looking at the world in the game of Lumio City and trying to imagine how this DLC could influence or impact the game, right? The tangible game that is like the playable, city of Lumio City.
Right.
And I guess I'll say, for listeners, I have seen the leaked list of megas. Not going to say those right now, but I don't really know anything else about the mega about this DLC. I don't know how it's going to be implemented. I don't even know if people know how it's going to be implemented. I guess I have some predictions. Do we want to maybe share some predictions?
Yeah. Let's hear your predictions.
Kick us off.
Yeah, that's fun.
Okay, so I think so when you finish the game, I guess I'll say spoilers for Legend ZA, for the plot of ZA, right? There are.
Oh, you're doing trying to plot or predict the plot of it. I was thinking what you're trying to predict in this essentially. But yeah, go for it. We'll see.
I think in the Mega Dimension DLC, right? I think there's a possibility that we see some revisions or possible. I mean, alternate. These are dimensions. I think we are very clearly gonna see alternate realities of Lumio City. That feels right. That feels easy. But I think what is making me believe this even more, and I can see it clearly in my mind, is that at the end of Legends EA, at the end of the plot of the base game, I guess I'm just gonna say it, guys. If you don't want to be spoiled, I'm sorry. I don't know what to tell you. It's been three weeks.
This takes place after the post game of you can only play Mega Dimension after this. So by the way, honestly, I would not watch today's trailer if you haven't beaten the game and you don't want to be spoiled.
Okay.
With that being said, though, I really do think that
that's why I'm hesitating.
I don't think that it's going to have anything to do with the main plot.
Oh, I think it will. I think it will.
Really?
That. Yeah, I don't think that at all. They usually keep DLC completely separate.
Sure.
I think
that's actually true.
The things that will connect are just the characters that are there and not there, and because of Mega Dimension, any character can be in the Mega Dimension.
There's some pretty big character developments with at least our variants of the characters. So
right. So that stuff will carry over. But I'm saying plot wise, there will probably be nothing related to the plot of the base game ZA. In my opinion, it would be something new and unprecedented if they did that. If they continued it somehow.
Yeah, so I would like to see, I'll say this, I would like to see a continuation, because I think what this game has done really, really well is I feel like the whole point of this game, every single character is trying to change Lumio City in their vision, right? Every character that we meet has a motive and is acting and making sacrifices to achieve those motives. And at the end of Legends EA, a character dies. At the end of Legends EA, Lumio's Tower is not the Lumio's Tower that we know, right? There's all these things that happen, right? These are definitive ends, or definitive ends, right? Z, right? If we're thinking about the passage of time, these are deaths or births of new things, right? And I think it would make a lot of sense if in this Mega Dimension DLC we can access basically alternate versions of Lumio City, and as a concept, sure, that's kind of cool, but kind of okay, well, what do you mean? Imagine in your mind, this is what I've been imagining as I play through Lumio City. I've been imagining, I wish I could go back and take pictures with my Pokemon with the old Lumio's Tower, right? That's one.
Sure.
That is one example of how the city could actually.
I think that will definitely be a thing too.
But also,
that makes sense.
How can I ever talk to AZ again? We never got to battle AZ. That would be kind of cool if we get to go through a portal and all of a sudden we're in a new Lumio City where AZ is actually maybe not redeemed. Maybe Lysander is not redeemed, which I don't think they are at all. You know what I'm saying? And all these characters, and all these characters could be different. And then again, another little button on top is this is how you can also get recurring character or X and Y characters and gym leaders that we haven't seen. What about Malva? She was part of Team Flare. She was in the Elite Four.
Right.
She could show up. or maybe you know what I'm saying? Like,
everyone's itching for Kalos characters for sure. Everyone's like, where are the Kalos characters?
Yeah, the Kalos character is a little bit more of a stretch, but I think like if we're just gonna say what's contained in the game, because everyone has very clear motives, I think I would really enjoy seeing alternate versions of these characters, and then they could also have alternate versions of. They could have new megas or something, right? Like there's a mega. Yeah. There are multiple megas in the leaked list of megas for the DLC, and I've thought to myself, these would work really well with characters that we've already seen in the game, but they don't have those megas. So maybe there's an alternate version of this character that's evil, or maybe good, that is instead, has a different mega, right? And that's a way to personify their, whatever. So that's what
some of them
that's
even
what I've been thinking
have
about a lot.
Pokemon on their team, but not the mega. You know what I mean? So like, they switch to the mega or whatever. But yeah, no, Dusty, though, I feel like you're beating around the bush, and you should just say what you really want, which is you want to see Ramos return.
Yes, thank you. I didn't want to bog down the chat by saying, but you're right. I want Ramos to return.
Who doesn't?
The glory of Ramos must return to the Golden City, or the Electric City. And then I also have these dark thoughts in my mind where I'm like, maybe I spent 10 minutes yesterday like trying to figure out mechanically how it would work if they brought ride Pokemon back into the game. I was like, maybe Go-Goat's gonna come back, and then I'm like, no, stop thinking like that.
Listen,
I was like, stop thinking
that's
like
not impossible though, because they did that with Scarlet and Violet's DLC. They made the flying thing possible. So there is a possibility that we could get one ride Pokemon. I'd lose my mind. I think it's possible.
I just found.
We see it today? I don't know.
I found myself.
Y'all talking about
Go-Go.
ride Pokemon? At this point, I'm just desperate for some form of faster movement.
Yeah, for real.
What's a Kalos staple?
Go-Go.
No, I was thinking rollerblades. Honestly,
cool.
Like Go-Go would
right.
be better. But honestly, I'd take just being able to skate around.
Oh, mega roller skates, of course. Yes.
Mega roller skates.
Yeah. Guys, you guys are showing us so much love in the chat right now. I think, I guess we can hit these super chats now. I'm having fun with the conversation. I want to. All right, let me hit a couple of these, but I do want to keep the. I'll
go back to it.
We've got 10 minutes. We've got 10 minutes.
We gotta go too. That's the thing.
But I'll start reading some of these. But anything, by the way, any super chats we don't get to, we will get to at the end. We're going to be streaming after the trailer as well. Big shout out to Ball Guy, friend of the show. Big hypes in the chat. Thank you for the super generous donation. Let's see some stars in the chat for indeed. Ball Guy. I want to see some. I'm trying to think of a Pokeball that they could. Let's G's for Great Ball. No.
Great Ball.
M's. Let's see some M's for the Master Ball. Let's see some M's in the chat. M's in the chat for Master Ball. Jen Renegade has gifted 5 memberships. Really appreciate you, man. Super generous with those with those donos. Jen Renegade also sent a super chat and says, "Hey y'all, I'm at work, so I can't actively participate today. Just wanted to say I think we're going to see returning characters in the DLC. Clement, Callum, etc. Hope you guys are well." I didn't even read that,
dude.
Agree.
Thank you.
I agree. Thank you.
Yeah,
man.
Well,
that's
idea
kind of what
Callum,
we've been getting at too.
Callum and Serena returning, that would be huge, man. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. The only time a past main character has returned is Red and Blue, right?
No, there have been a couple instances, but
not including when you can meet
Green,
the opposite version in the game,
or whatever. Green or Leaf has come back in Let's Go
true.
Pikachu and Eevee, but you haven't played those.
Okay, but only Kanto, right? I have played those. But only
the
Kanto,
Gen
right?
5. So the Gen 5, the Gen 5 Pro tags, they are battleable for like a couple split seconds.
No, but that's just like if I pick the male, then the female character is there. That's different. A lot of games have done that. I'm saying I think the only time they have established it as like a canon character who has come back in a game that they were not the playable character in was the Gym 1 people.
The playable character.
In Leaf's case, she's a Gen 3 person, but
I'd have to think about that because there's rivals that come back. I want to say yes.
I don't think anyone's done that before. So it would be really cool to see Callum and Serena return.
Oh, yeah.
It's like what Soul said. I'm starved for some Kalos characters. My biggest, not complaint, But like my biggest like, man, about ZA was probably that I wanted to see even more Kalos characters. We didn't get that many, honestly. Which is fine. No, that's not like objectively bad, but I wanted it. You know what I mean?
Totally.
Yeah. I don't know how many more we'll see even here, because of, I think the whole like thing about this Mega Dimension is characters from, you know, other places and not Kalos specifically. But I would love to see Callum or Serena, I guess both of them or one of them. You know, that would be one that would really be the one I want to see more than any of them. And like Dusty was saying, like, just to go back to a little bit of that, I could totally see AZ being in this, because that's like the way that they like keep him alive forever. You know, like he can always be alive.
And we've seen this before, like in was it in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon? We do see a version of a bunch of the. I'm thinking about Team Rocket, Team Rainbow Rocket, where you see a bunch of the. There's an aggregation of a bunch of the old evil team leaders. That's what this
feels like.
Yeah, it does feel like that. And in there, we do see Lysander with his team, and he's not, he's not affected by the weapon. So I guess those are the realities. They could very easily make a reality where it's like the ultimate weapon actually never went off during X and Y, right?
Exactly.
Like it's the events of Pokemon T version. Right, and in the Pokemon T version, there's no Xerneas or Voltal. It's just Talonflame.
We're gonna get the
so there's no ultimate weapon. Yeah. So like,
what's hilarious
that's
about that
cool,
is I was thinking about like drinking tea, not tea. The
sure. You were thinking like tea.
It's like the tea version. Let's go.
Oh sure, yeah, sure. The Galar game. So I guess again, like on this idea of returning characters from Kalos, I think it would also be like you're not just getting what's the electric boy who lives in Lumio City?
Clement.
You're not just getting Clement.
How dare you?
You're getting like twisted Clement, like where he's not a prodigy, right? You're getting a different version, an alternate dimensional version of Clement. And this again, there's precedence with Legends Arceus. Like in Legends Arceus, we see all these characters that are either, I mean, they're ancestor characters, but they're they're remixes of designs, but they're different, in world.
Yeah, and
characters.
some of them are like kind of like gender swapped. Like I remember Gardenia's ancestor. It's just like some side character in Jubilife Village, but it's a guy, So like you can clearly tell he's Gardenia's ancestor. But they can do things like that. That is kind of fun. Like imagine meeting a Clement and Bonnie, but Bonnie's the older sister and Clement's the little brother. That would be kind of
That's true. Okay, yeah. I think that's I didn't know where you were going with that, but yeah, that makes sense.
I think that's the kind of stuff they're going to pull in this 100%. Like everything's going to be a little wonky and weird and different. Victini Blast said Dexio and Cinna.
They could definitely show up.
Please. Tierno is a kind of easy one too.
He's teased.
It's heavily implied that Lita is his sister.
Right.
Maybe we'll get Dusty. Maybe we're talking about the idea of Ramos returning. Maybe we get a variant of Ramos who's young and hot,
bro. I mean, it just makes me want. It just makes me idealize him a little bit easier. Like I already want to be Ramos. Now I want to be hot, young Ramos.
Hot, young Ramos.
Of course, I want to be young, hot Ramos. Who doesn't?
Is he still a grass trainer?
Oh, dude, that would piss me off. That would be insane if he becomes a fire type trainer. Dude, I would be.
This is the thing I'm expecting, actually, though.
He's a water type trainer, and Mega Feraligator is his ace.
Damn.
I'm literally expecting things that are not what we would expect, like Ramos being a fire type trainer. Like he's back, but he's a fire type trainer.
I think
everything like that.
Yeah,
that's what I think. But I think the best shout is literally the tower. I think the tower is the easiest thing. Like it's gonna be different or there or in a different way, and it's constantly gonna be there so that they don't lose the tower either. You know what I mean? It's both. It's like so they can keep everything alive that they've created.
Yeah.
at the same time.
I guess maybe... I want to say just real quick, like on this thought, like I guess I do. Listen, I love big ideas, but I have thought about this, and I feel like this Mega Dimension is not going to be as wild as, let's say, the Ultra Wormholes or any other sort of, like, it's not, these aren't Paradox versions of people, right? I do think based on what is in Legends ZA, everyone has a motive, but the split, what gets wacky is the result, but not necessarily their origin. So I don't think we're going to see Bonnie being the older sibling to Clement. I don't think we're going to see fire type Ramos. I actually think what is maybe a more accurate prediction is that Ramos, I guess I guess I could go back before X and Y to have those things branch out. But I guess I'm just thinking like if ZA is all about decisions and the choices you make that affect the future, what are the choices that each of these characters that could come back are making to affect what their reality becomes, which we're getting a glimpse at in the Mega Dimension. That's what I'm thinking about.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. I hope
Definitely
we do
possible.
get at least some wacky in there.
Yeah.
You know?
I think I do think. I think it'll be more like that, to be honest. I think the opposite. So, but I think we'll have plenty of time to talk about it even more, like with what we get today.
Yeah.
It's like we're just getting introduced to it today. So when we see it all, we'll be like, oh, okay, that's kind of. I think there'll be more to talk about, a whole lot more.
I totally agree.
I guess that's like you asked, like what we're kind of excited for, predicting all that, and that's why I'm so excited for today, is because all we know is that like this game is getting DLC, Hoopa is somehow involved, and there's new megas.
Yeah.
But, like, we don't really know. You know, when Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra was announced, when Teal Mask and Indigo Disc was announced, we kind of had a more clear like idea of what was happening. Like, we knew, okay, Teal Mask, we're going to some place on a class field trip.
Yeah.
Okay, Blueberry Academy, it's some school that seems to be like underwater that we're going to. Like, we had an idea for the setting, but this one they're just like, it's Hoopa. And so literally the setting could be anywhere from an alternate dimension to, frankly, Kanto. We could be going back to Kanto. You know what I mean? We're not.
Yeah,
because
right now
it
we
said
don't...
hyperspace Lumios, but still.
That's what we know as much. We just know it's hyperspace Lumios.
Listen, guys, we have 60 seconds. 60 seconds until this new trailer drops. If you are watching, if you're just joining us, we're about to watch this new Legends EA DLC trailer. I'm expecting to get new megas, and then stay tuned because we're going to be breaking this all down and theorizing about what we can see next, and also breaking down these new Pokemon if we get them. And keep the super chats coming, keep the memberships coming. We will be reviewing all of those and talking about them afterwards. So keep your questions coming. There will be a point in the show when we do review all of the super chats. Thank you guys. We're so glad you guys are here. And hit the like button. Hit the like button so this reaches other people while we're live. Oh my gosh! I'm reloading now, guys.
I know. I'm
reloading. I'm doing the reload.
I was bringing it up on my end too, just so I could make sure that I can see.
I mean,
and the thing is, it's going to be a trailer, so it's like it's just going to drop, and everyone can watch it at their
leisure. Yeah. No, this is exciting.
The US one sometimes is like a
later
off or something too.
It is usually like a minute off, but also it's kind of later than the Japanese one too. See, like Cerebi just posted that the trailer's out, but we don't see it. You know, it's like
nice.
Typical.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's go to the Japanese one real quick.
I mean, it won't be.
I mean, it'll be up in a second. Yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be worth it to watch it in Japanese, to be honest. I don't know because it's probably. I think there's.
Oh, it's up. It's up. There's two.
Okay, cool.
There's two.
Yes, there are two.
Hold on, I'm not seeing it. No spoilers, guys.
Click videos.
I'm on videos.
Why are you not seeing it?
I'm reloading. It's the damn cache. Don't spoil it.
Not pulling it up.
I'm reloading.
Wild.
I think the first one is the one that we need to watch, like the one that came out first. You know what I mean?
Why is it not showing for Dusty though? That's so weird.
Go to videos. I don't know.
He's on videos.
Give me a sec. It'll load. It's there. It is. Got it.
There
are two. Holy shoot. Mega Dimension. All right, guys. You guys ready? Oh, I'm so stoked. There's new art for the starters. All right, let's watch there's 3.
There's a whole bunch.
Yeah, there's a ton.
All right. We already got it.
Reveals.
We got new megas, guys. Here we go.
The Pokemon Legends ZA Mega Dimension DLC.
No way.
It's literally the actual trailer.
Await you.
It's literally hyperspace Lumios.
Yeah.
You see that?
Yeah.
I think this is like the
other
trailer. I think you're supposed to watch
the other trailer's the first one.
Are you guys watching what I'm watching? I'm watching it right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dude, look at these little oh my gosh, we've got little dimensional portals just opening up.
And at Hotel Z,
this is literally everything.
A girl named Ansha appears along
Ansha! She's got the Hoopa!
Pokemon. Team MZ will borrow Hoopa's power to dive into one of these strange distortions.
Oh, we're using it. Dude, they're just like straight up showing us stuff.
On the other side, you'll find yourself in an otherworldly, not quite Lumio city.
Oh, this is...
You'll encounter different
Oh
Pokemon.
my...
Hey,
Dude,
Marowak.
we have new Pokemon!
Ones
Paldean
in
Pokemon!
Watch out.
My boy, the
These
Lissapod.
Pokemon are hyper strong.
Oh, he looks
Dude,
so good.
no. Level 164. Did you see that?
Oh!
Level 164.
Good catch. Wow.
Watch out.
Level 100.
Yeah,
Are you kidding me,
142
dude?
Pokemon are hyper strong.
This is insane.
I mean,
that
this
is
game
literally
breaks all the rules,
unprecedented.
so-
Their guards up.
Yeah, why not? I love seeing Marowak. That's so great.
Dude, that is insane.
To go adventuring in hyperspace, you'll need help from Ansha and Hoopa.
We're doing this totally
Ansha
backwards.
is a
That's what
talented donut.
How are we doing this backwards?
She bakes
The
donuts
other
into
trailer's like
donuts.
the
Yeah, the
reveal
other
trailer.
trailer is like you watch it, and this is like the explainer trailer.
All right, well, we're watching. That's all good.
Yeah, we're watching it,
And
so yeah.
allow
let's-
you to enter new
They put it out
pockets of
first.
hyperspace. If you use
Dude,
the berries
we're
you find in
cooking
hyperspace,
with our
it seems
berries.
You can make even more effective
It's
donuts.
Sinnoh.
Donuts.
We're gonna have to do a full
New
breakdown
ally
on this.
Korrina.
A newly arrived trainer.
Of
will help you
course,
in this
dude. Here she
investigation.
is.
Korrina, the successor
Oh,
to
she
a
looks
line
good.
of mega
She looks
evolution
good.
gurus.
What in the world?
Oh my gosh.
She'll join
She
two
looks
the
like
evolution
she
guru.
looks like Mega
tackling
Evolution.
mysteries of hyperspace
She's the
Lumios.
Mega Evolution guru now.
Oh, she literally has all the Mega Stones on her. That's sick.
Her
Yeah.
grandfather.
Newly discovered Megas. Mega Chimecho! Oh, it's a little
Whoa.
smiley face. I love this. I
Whoa.
actually love this so
It's
much.
wild.
That's good.
Oh my God.
That is so
I
good.
don't love that.
That
I'm
is
not
so
gonna lie.
good, dude.
I don't hate it. I don't love
No,
it.
that's it's smiling.
And unleash
It's a
mighty
giant-
sound wave attacks.
It's a giant its previous form.
There's also
Tingling.
Mega Baxcalibur.
Oh, dude,
Hey,
you gotta be
yo.
kidding me! It looks like a
He has
sword.
been
It
stabbed.
looks like a sword.
He's
looks
been impaled.
crazy.
Mega Baxcalibur can smash all kinds of things.
You're kidding me, dude. It looks.
He's got armor.
The
kinda
hilt
now.
is sticking out of its
Distortions
chest.
form around the city.
He's been stabbed.
What caused hyperspace Lumios?
Oh, we got Munna. Munna's back. Do you see the parallel world above us?
And your new allies, and discover who or what lies waiting for you in hyperspace.
Oh, that was a rogue.
They
match.
said who and what. They
Pokemon-
said who and they said what.
Ooh.
The Legends ZA
Oh my
Mega
gosh,
Dimension
dude, that was-
DLC, featuring additional story content and more, will arrive December 10th.
December 10th is the date. December 10th, we're getting the DLC.
December 10th. Let's
That's
go.
not far at all.
December 10th.
Oh
That's
my
what we should have
gosh.
talked about.
Oh, dude, and we're getting new. Actually, no, I already got these Pokeballs. I was gonna
Yeah,
say
those
new
are
ones.
those are alright.
Damn, I
That's
already
the early
spent them
purchase
all.
bonus.
Dude, I wasted my Moonball on a Weedle. All right, season 4. Baxcalibur is gonna be in season 4.
So it's a ranked reward.
Nice,
It
dude. I'll
is.
take it, man. I'll take it. Oh, dude,
I think you're the only one
Baxcalibur
that's not
looks so
bothered by these
cool.
Let's watch the other trailer.
Why is the other trailer so much better? All right, let's go back. That was that was everything. That was crazy. Come on,
Yeah, that was the explainer, but this one's
Pokemon, what
usually,
are you
like, more
doing?
Hype.
All right.
Yeah, this
Sorry,
one.
guys. I didn't know I did it incorrectly. I just clicked on the one.
No,
that
it's
had
not
the
your
new
fault. They
Pokemon.
put it up out of order. I don't know why they
right, here we
put
go.
it up that way.
Here's the
Yeah.
trailer. Anja. Ooh. Wait, is that glitching
Oh.
on my end?
Yeah, that's
yeah,
fine.
it was glitching, but it's fine.
Oh yeah, it's like buffering slow. Hold on, let me go back. Dude, this is the.
Is it just
Super
me or
just
does
like-
Ansha kind of look like Dawn?
I don't know. Dude, we got new
That's a
Mega
lot of
Stones.
I think
this
those were
is
the
so
two.
dope.
Yeah. So those are like chiming back.
What is this place? All right, I guess I want to like right off the bat, like I was wrong. Like my banger theory, not happening.
It's literally
Dude,
Lumiose
this
City,
is
so it's
insane.
just great.
Level 120 Pokemon. This is literally like something that was
Holy
only.
cow.
This is something that like we were like, it'll never be back. Like this is a Pokemon staple. Could we see level 100? Oh, dude, 120? You're kidding me.
It's crazy.
Oh,
42.
Annihilate's back. Oh no, poor Meganium got frozen. Oh no, he's down. He's down and out.
Oh, the Rust Syndicate.
Oh, here we go.
other
Interesting
people
that they're
are gonna
still
be
in
involved.
there.
That's awesome.
That they're all still here. I mean, it's good to get more character stuff on them.
Dude, I love it. She takes the puffer jacket off. She's like, just kidding. I'm literally the ultimate Super Saiyan. She's got every Mega Stone on her. She's strapped up.
I'm not gonna lie. I'd rather her puffer jacket on. She looks better. The hair, at least. I think Baxcalibur, man.
Dude, Baxcalibur looks insane.
Mega Baxcalibur looks pretty good.
Dude, Chimecho is actually, I've never cared about it, but I love that. It gets is it getting a new type?
I don't know. They'll eventually, post.
Oh, they show the Raichus too.
Raichu's looking good.
Oh, it's cool to see them in
that's
game.
awesome. Yeah.
Bro, this is big. Oh, dude, did you see that? That was wait,
official
that was
art.
I just saw Korrina and Tawny and did you see them?
Yeah, Tawny and Urbane are in the back. Yeah.
You see that? Oh, they are in the back. Oh yeah, they're way up here. Dude, the new Meganium looks so good. I saw someone redesign Meganium on like a short, and I was like, no, this is worse. Meganium's perfect.
Hey, we technically just got official art for the starter.
Yeah,
we're gonna
bro.
get official art for all of them. Oh, we are online. We got the renders right
How
now.
hype is this, guys? That's pretty
awesome, man. This is like
they give us
they
a lot.
threw a lot at us there, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot all at once. But we're getting renders for all of the Pokemon now too. Dang,
That's
bro.
great. And then we have one more trailer. This is the third trailer.
That's so funny.
Shine bright like a gemstone. Shine bright like a gemstone.
Shine bright like a diamond was that was copyrighted. They couldn't use that.
Yeah. Emma's got her little Esper. Here we go. I know what this is. We have a little Diantha with some Carbink. Oh, we have to actually go out and catch it. That's kind of fun. Mega Diantha. So I'm assuming, yeah, it says get Diantha in a Diancite stone. That's cool. We get a brand new brand new mythical Pokemon. All right,
Yeah,
pretty
it's
chill.
Cool that's in a side quest.
Yeah, pretty chill trailer after those first
Oh, that's
two.
out now too. Like right now.
Oh, no
that's
way.
available. Yeah.
Guys, go get it. That's sick.
Yeah.
Well, it's you play it. It's like a
Yeah, you
thing.
play it's a side mission.
Yeah, go download it and go get it. Go get your Diantha.
Yeah, you just go to mystery gift to receive via internet and you'll get the Mega Stone and that will unlock the side mission.
How are we feeling, guys? I'm gonna let this play.
I'm ready to see. I'm ready for them to post the information on Chimecho and Baxcalibur because I'm really curious.
I think it's
with
already
Chimecho.
up.
I wonder if it changes typing. Do we know?
So, guys,
No,
what did you
no
see?
idea.
Oh, we got these trailers right now. Until that stuff populates, let's talk about this. What did you guys just see? What's standing out to you?
Mega Chimecho and Baxcalibur. I'm always new Pokemon coded, but I mean there was a lot.
More.
The levels being over 100's kind of crazy. Of course.
That's literally how would that work, Lumi? Like that makes no sense to me as a competitor. Like in terms of competition, how does that possibly work? Is that something that could be even brought into like Generation 10? That makes no sense.
I'm wondering if they'll just go, like, if they'll try to take the easy way out here and they'll just go, since this is an alternate dimension, Pokemon can actually go beyond level 100 here. But then, like, when you return to your regular dimension, they'll just cap it level 100.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good read. That's a good read.
Yeah. I already know, so many people are going to complain about, the world being just like gray or whatever.
It's literally just Lumiose but gray. Something's going on above it though. Maybe the tower isn't there. Like whatever's going on up there.
It's the map. It's like you're seeing it like parallel to each other, like a mirror.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Insane, dude. Insane. I guess so you can keep going on that. The level thing is just wild to me. I'm like, how does that even work?
No, it's definitely it's weird. I wonder what those like little hologram things were too on the
Oh yeah, I'm looking at them right now.
Elevators, but it's like broken, I guess.
Oh, so maybe you can't go on the roofs?
Can we I'm curious how is it unpopulated here? It seems like it's unpopulated.
Yeah,
what happened to the people of this dimension?
I don't know. Maybe it's just because it's a, the trailer that you don't see all that. But
no, I would think. Sure. I don't think so. I think there would be people in there. This is the explainer video.
Because I saw the Pokemon Center and the they've got a Pokemon Center there, and it makes sense. You have to like have a way to heal your Pokemon, but like, would there still be a Nurse Joy there? You know, is the Pokemon Centers like the Waffle House of the Pokemon world, where like they're open
no matter anything, what, it just is always there.
Like the apocalypse has come, all the people have left Lumio City, but hey, did we get any shots in the trailer of the alternate Prism Tower?
I didn't see it yet. What I was gonna say is like I think this pretty good bet that this reality, hyperspace Lumios, listen, it's either a world between worlds or it is what happened or a glimpse at what happened to Lumios if the ultimate weapon goes off and we don't save the day.
By the way,
so that's why there's no people.
Chimecho does change type.
Really?
It does? Steel?
Psychic
Steel.
Good prediction. I mean a good pretty good.
I
pretty
didn't
good guess
that.
on that.
Just on there.
Meganium's
on where? Where are you looking right now? Where has the information?
Cerebi is where I saw it.
I mean, the Pokemon official account probably is posting these things. I don't know if it's
on
just
Hidden
Japanese.
Power. It'll have.
Yeah, Hidden Powers is right there. The Meganium one is ugly, bro. Oh my gosh.
The renders.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, they're all bad. Actually,
I'm sad that Gator's head is not up either.
No, it's not. It's not ugly. I just don't think the renders are good. It's not ugly.
I think for Alligators is good, and Emboar's is good.
For Alligators is not good. With that,
oh no!
Actually, no, it is good. The render is good. It's the design is still horrible. Emboar actually, I think, is the best here. Emboar looks sick. He's holding a spear. That looks so cool. Emboar looks really cool.
I'm just so happy that we got it. We also got Electros because it's in the trailer. Because Canary's in there. Really, really good.
Thanks. So did we get Phalanx too? Because Evor.
No, I don't think so. I don't know if they didn't show. They only showed Mega Electros, I guess, in the trailer.
Oh, dude.
Maybe they didn't even. I don't know.
I'm kind of bugging. Like, this is crazy to see.
I
want to actually go through this whole world now. And again, this is only one. We're going to have to go through this whole trailer, but I guess I'm thinking like, yeah, we're going to have to go through this whole trailer. This is just crazy.
Let's do it. Let's go through it.
All right.
Yeah,
let's read some of these super chats.
Okay.
All right. We shouted them out. Hydrapple Hal says, the background music and Lumi's hat are killing me right now. You guys make Thursdays my favorite day every single week. Thank you, Hal.
Thank you, Hal.
P1 Polyrath has been a member for 11 months. They say, let's go. ZA has me so revitalized on Pokemon. Bro, thank you for your support. Go. Red Steel Rain says, no, they're a new member. They just became a new member. Red Steel Rain just became a new member. That's awesome. And Soul Ant 64. Thank you guys for becoming supporters and making this show possible. Jason Borno says, with a super chat, as a ZA Glazer, really loved the game, but I won't be playing DLC. I'd rather just watch its gameplay. That's fair, man. That's all good. You gotta do what's right for you.
We'll be streaming, I'm pretty sure. So
yeah, watch Soul and Dusty's gameplay.
Oh yeah. Let's see what else. Wow, you guys are really showing up today. This is wonderful.
I'm sure there was a lot with all that. That's so much stuff just happened.
Ben Boatman says, I want this trailer to be hype and exciting, but I am mostly excited for Pokemon Day. Yeah, dude, Pokemon Day is going to be good. We're going to be getting some good stuff here.
That's going to be next level.
I actually can't even think about that right now because I'm like, we're getting these new megas. I don't know, man. This Chimecho is really good. I actually love how they use the steel to like showcase it and make it look like Chingling. It's cute. And then you have all the other. I'm sure it's based on something. It kind of reminds
me of Feraligatr, like how Feraligatr.
Yeah, it is very Feraligatr.
Turns into a Totodile, you know.
Yeah, but this actually is like it respects the original design, you know, like it doesn't sacrifice what it is to do it, you know.
I don't know about all that.
Sure,
because it's the same Chimecho in the middle, like he's just there, and it's just all this stuff on top of him. So
this is okay. I think this is a better execution. We got D Sampy here. 15 months has been a legendary tier member. Elite Four's fan game did this concept in Xenoverse. Ooh, that's cool.
Wait, which concept?
I think he was talking about
level 100.
Y'all were talking about
beyond level.
I think it was something y'all were talking about then when we were talking about like our ideas of what hyperspace Lumios could be, and proposing like could be an alternate version of characters and stuff like that. Yeah,
that makes sense.
What were you gonna say, Lumi? Though.
Ignore me. I'm fact checking it. I saw someone say something, and I'm fact checking it.
Okay. Gendy says hyperspace Clement with huge muscles and a scar on his face. Get to the chopper. That's what I'm saying. Like, I think we could see something cool like that. Thank you, Gendy, for your support. Elijah M says, I wish we could ride on Gogoat, fly on Talonflame, swim with Sharpedo, and item find with Pyroar. I just don't think there's enough to, like, whatever. That's a whole different conversation. Yeah, I think a Gogoat or skates would be great. But, like,
I have got it confirmed now. They also confirmed there will be more Mega Dimension information on the 19th.
Oh, this month?
Of November.
Wonderful. Awesome.
Sweet.
So,
awesome.
Told us? They actually told us that?
Yeah, they said new info. The Japanese account said
okay, cool.
November 19th will reveal a new Mega.
Yeah. Listen, I got some people in the chat right now agreeing with me. Like, Chimecho is way better than Feraligatr. P1 Polyrath, thank you guys for all the support. I can't wait to see more Pokemon in ZA. I love the way all the Pokemon look in the game, battles, and just being out and about. It's amazing. I'm having so much fun. I'm glad you're having fun. I agree. I was trying to do research, so I clicked on a video that was like that was positioned as like a hater video for ZA. I was trying to like learn, and I got 5 minutes in, and all they said was graphics bad, and then they described a skill issue with the battle system, and I was like, this is this is so unhinged. And I've watched this person's content before. I was like, come on, man. I'm like, this isn't criticism. Like, you saying that you don't understand how to use the battle system is not criticism. You cannot enjoy it, and that's fine. But the whole video was positioned as like Game Freak's lazy. And I'm like, no, you're describing a skill issue. That is what you're describing, that you don't understand how this new battle system works. Anyways, I saw that earlier.
They definitely communicated it wrong. If they do mean that they feel like it was poorly explained, that would be a criticism. But I would
no. They were literally just complaining about, like, they're like, I can't switch out without getting hit, and I'm like, even every Pokemon game does that. It's a cost.
Yeah.
In order to switch to get an advantage, you have to take a hit. That's like
right. Otherwise, I could just sit there and just keep
exactly
switching and yeah.
Anyways, sorry, I just went on a tangent there, but I'm having a great time with the game. Just there's a lot of hatred out there. Sorry, Malchior 7, with the $5 super chat says, I hope we get some content to spice up post game. After the post game story missions, they're basically nothing for you to do if you weren't shiny hunting. Appreciate you. That was right at 9 a.m. They predicted this. Yeah. You predicted this, trailer guy. Brandon Crutchfield says Ansha looks like she's dressed like Darkrai. LOL. Ooh, interesting.
Oh,
I'll have to take a look at that. Well,
and I was even saying that maybe no one else sees it, but she kind of looks to me like, if they said, I don't think this is the case, but if they said like this is a younger Dawn, I'd believe it.
I don't think so at all.
Like, she looks
I think
very
she's
similar to Dawn to me.
No, you said that. I looked at it. I think she's just wearing a hat. She's wearing a beanie.
I don't know.
Maybe that's part of it, and like the dark hair, and then the like pink is kind of similar to like Dawn's dress.
Maybe. No, I'll have to take another look. It definitely could be there. It definitely could be there. I just didn't see it.
Yeah, I mean, I might be wrong. Yeah,
no, but it's a read. It's a read.
Seconds,
I'm sorry. I'm not trying to shut you down. I don't see it.
No.
I just don't see it.
I just don't see it. I may not have seen it. I might be an idiot.
No, I didn't say that. All right. Coronet Highlander says the new girl reminds me of Sabi from Legends Arceus, and I'm forgetting who that is.
I think is that the girl with the green hair?
Oh, she's got the big gloves.
Yeah, maybe.
Dude, Chimecho looks so good in this game.
Yes,
I love
she
Chimecho.
was the Braviary Warden.
Okay, dude, I can't believe. Listen, I guess Baxcalibur isn't exactly what I wanted, but
yeah, I would have went a different direction for sure.
I guess I was hoping it
looks good.
Yeah,
it still looks good.
I was hoping it had like a sword on its tail, but because I just hate how it jumps up and then defies gravity by like running forward or floating.
That was never
going
to change because that's Godzilla's move. And
is it
Godzilla? Yeah,
okay.
That was never going to change.
Yeah,
but
I never loved that.
It's the sword and the stone. It's Excalibur. It's through his whole body. But yeah.
Go look at on the Hidden Power Twitter. They have a picture of Ansha with Hoopa, and I was just DM'd that she actually looks really similar to Diantha. If you look at her face, I wouldn't use that picture. I'd use the picture below.
Oh, you're not wrong. That's a good shout. I like that a lot.
Shout out to Ball Guy because he just told me that he thinks she looks like Diantha.
Dude, these renders are crazy. These new
Bax's looks good.
It does look good.
Bax's looks good.
He looks like kind of like a toy.
I like that the sword looks more like a sword instead of
perfect.
like just this big axe.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's keep going with some of these super chats. You guys have really been just showing up. I want to play this game so bad.
Thank you so much.
I
do too, man. More ZA is just a giant win in itself, you know?
Yeah.
How do y'all feel about the world being like this, though? Like,
I think it's. I mean, I think the focus is the battling in this dimension. They've made it very clear that like this is an extreme version of like you battle everywhere. You don't just battle in these specific areas. You battle everywhere, right? So, yeah, I think it's cool.
I think the most jarring, I think it looks terrible, but I think the most jarring thing is the background being black like that makes it feel like I'm playing a ROM hack of this game. Like, you know what I mean? The background in the back there in this screenshot when you're looking,
I think it's
like a map in the middle of nothing. And I know that that's on purpose, but it's just, it feels like
people be upset about it.
I don't know why you'd be upset about it. Like it's obvious. It's sci-fi. It's sci-fi. Like what would you? Isn't this sick? Like I feel like if someone did this in a ROM hack, you'd be like, "Yo, that's awesome!" Because we're like in the middle of nowhere. Like we're literally in a space. Maybe ROM hack was not
the right thing. I mean, like a janky version of the game that you play online. Like you know what I mean? Sure. Like the ROM of the game that's not final. That's what I feel like it looks like.
Y'all notice that
interesting. That's interesting.
The level of Baxcalibur is now like gold. It's normally like white.
Yeah,
the what is
up ahead.
The Baxcalibur's level there where it says level 162. It's gold now instead of white. Normally that font is white, but it's now gold.
Yeah, I think I think what that is to indicate that like you've gone beyond the limits in this dimensional area.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking is that it's more evidence that that's like a temporary thing, and like when you come out of the dimension, it'll just cap at 100.
Yeah, I think it's also kind of cool because like as a player, like what's nice about a Pokemon game is that if you can't outsmart the game, you can always overlevel. And I think by being able to overlevel your Dedenne or whatever Pokemon that you're using that is not able to Mega Evolve, now you have like an advantage against all these Pokemon that are Mega Evolved, you know? So that's really, really cool. I can't believe that that is like kind of a mind-breaking thing. The like being above level 100. That's kind of crazy. Mm-hmm. That is something that I just assumed like, nope, they'll never go beyond it. And they literally are going beyond it. That's so cool. That's just fun.
It makes sense, though, because, like, ZA, you end the game on a pretty high level. Yeah. And this is supposed to be a continuation of it.
I was literally prepping my team, like, to not be using my team because I'm like, I'm not going to be able to in the DLC. Okay. You know what I mean?
Dude, that's what it is. Like, there's an incentive now to actually continue. Like, they've built a DLC that is a continuation that is post-game that is saying, like, no, you can keep using your team. Keep using it. I'm using Meganium until level 200.
So on Cerebi, it does say that Pokemon are able to exceed level 100 through the special donuts, and it temporarily boosts the level when in hyperspace. And I think that's why when you're seeing Baxcalibur, you're seeing like it looks like a calorie count counting down in that one shot where we were looking at its level and all. So it's like if you get down to 0 calories, you run out and you go back to whatever level you were pre-donut.
That's cool. So it is a version of like Mega Evolution or those like C. Dude, what is C+? C is the calorie.
That's you go.
It is.
This whole time it was calories plus.
You're just burning fuel, dude. That's what a calorie is.
Oh my god.
That's what it is, dude. It's your calorie move.
Wow,
I'm not kidding.
Everybody be stocking up on berries right now, by the way.
I'm not kidding. And that isn't that's not even crazy because I'm like in the Pokemon world, you've always been able to use medicine, but you've also always been able to use like berries to heal your Pokemon, or they have all these like
water.
Man-made snacks, lemonade, like they're cookies, cakes. That's nuts. That's a Pokemon theory.
You ever thought about the fact, though, that a potion is a scientifically crafted device used to heal your Pokemon, and yet it heals less than just a bottle of fresh water?
Wait, say it again? What?
a potion is scientifically made. They made this in a lab because it's a medicine, to heal your Pokemon, but it actually heals it less than just a bottle of fresh water.
Yeah, but how much does a bottle of water cost?
I mean, like $50 from the vending machine,
And then how much is a potion?
I feel like it's a little higher than that.
Okay. Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Well, listen, you can't beat Mother Nature. You cannot beat it.
You can't.
You can't beat it.
It's a beautiful message they're putting in there.
Zach Cox says, Galarian Mr. Mime is here, which means I can get my boy, Mr. Rhyme.
Oh, my gosh.
Listen,
are we serious?
happy for you.
Yeah, I did see it.
I'm happy for you.
Yeah.
I'm not happy for myself, but I'm happy for you. Happy for you.
I am happy for everyone.
I'll take it just because, freaking Marowak is there, Alolan Marowak and others. They have joined. So.
That is true. All these like Alolan forms. That is kind of cool.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Man, I hope that they would give at some point. It'd be pretty cool to see like these regional evolutions get a Mega Evolution, like that's exclusive to them, or a regional form get a Mega Evolution that's exclusive to it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like we see how Slowbro has a Mega Evolution, but they now even changed the description of the Slowbro Knight. It now says this will not work on a Galarian Slowbro, however.
Yeah.
How cool would it be if we got one that was like...
It works.
This is for Alolan Marowak. It will not work on a Cantonian Marowak, however. That'd be neat.
Yeah, that would be cool. Or maybe it just works for both of them. That's actually how it should
both.
work.
Yeah, that'd be cool
nice.
too.
P1 Poliwrath. Holy Poliwags. Let's go, boys. Thank you for the super chat. We might have to start using that. I think we might adopt that on the show. That's really,
seriously,
really good.
Holy Poliwags. We haven't done What the Frog in a while.
Yeah.
I know. I like Poliwags too.
Nicholas Taylor says new level cap 200. I think so. I think that's a fair bet. That's a fair bet.
Seems like it.
Wilder Diaz has become a legendary tier member. Thank you so much. And I guess I'll say for all the new members that are joining, at the lowest tier, at any point that you get in, at the lowest tier, you're getting access to 4 bonus podcasts every single month. That is our Secret Power podcast that we put out every single Monday. There's a brand new members only podcast available just for you. And if you join at this point, guess what? We've got so many that you can go binge throughout. Whenever you want. If you're looking for more hidden power content to listen to during your commutes or while you play ZA, you got it right there. So that is a little perk for every single person who becomes a member. You also get access to the Discord, and if you want to join, if you want a little special gift from us this holiday season, this month, if you join at not the legendary tier but the tier above that, box legendary, we will be sending you a gift to your house. It'll come in an envelope, and we do this every single year. So super excited. There are
last year's.
Yeah, there are details. I think on our community page or like the post page, there are details.
Yeah, we put up a community post on both. Yeah, on Twitter, on YouTube, and on Patreon. So
you'll just have to.
It'll be our latest community post.
Yeah, the details are just get Lumi. Just sign up and then get Lumi your address so we can send you the gift. Those are the details, the fast and short of it. Zach Cox says, hoping we get Mega Golurk 6 shiny, by the way. Yeah, that would be pretty nuts.
Golurk does have a cool shiny.
Golurk would be insane. Co-Nerds says, finally a good new Mega Baxcalibur, even Mega Chimecho has something in it that's better than all the other new ones we got. Way better than Gator. Yes, dude. Thank you. Appreciate the support. Yeah, I guess we're referencing... I've learned that I hate Mega for Alligator. We did our tier list, our ZA Mega tier list, and that'll come out next week. And
I've learned that I think that
I had to sit there for an hour while these two fought about for Alligator.
Literally, it was
I've
like
learned
40
that it
minutes.
might be my favorite Mega out of all of the Megas, actually. Every Mega.
Yeah,
from the beginning of time.
Yeah, but Soul's reasoning
we're not doing this again.
Soul's reasoning for it being his favorite Mega is that it just looks like for Alligator, but it has a hat on it. So to me, that's a horrible Mega. If
that's literally what this Chimecho is.
Then can I say
1 hour, guys?
Then can I say my favorite Mega is Scizor, but base form? No, I can't. It's got to do something else. Anyways, we're not gonna get into this.
I don't like
Mom
Mega
and Dad,
Scizor.
stop.
I actually don't like Mega Scizor that much because it doesn't look like Scizor anymore.
I agree.
That's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I know. So I know. So Mega Feraligatr as a stand, if Mega Feraligatr was the base form of Feraligatr, you'd be like, this is stupid. I don't get it. It doesn't make sense. But because it's a Mega of the Pokemon that you do like, you're like, I like this. But it's not a good Mega. Like, it fundamentally is not a good Mega.
You're scaring me.
It's not a good Mega.
Are you gonna get a divorce, and is it my fault?
All right, Octoshade, thank you for the super chat. Please. I need superior. Aside from wishful thinking, I love Mega Baxcalibur. Same Octoshade. I'm right there with you. I want superior so bad.
I think we gotta put the RIP on superior for now.
I think so. Let's focus on what's in front of us for sure. Lycan Tempest has been a Box Legendary tier member for 11 months, and they're Lycan Tempest Box Legendary. You're getting a holiday gift. Thank you, Lycan. They say, I really hope we get Mega Corviknight. That would be sick. They're showing Corviknight quite a bit. That didn't even register to me, but that is cool to see Corviknight. That's one of my faves.
So cool to see freaking Golisopod. I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I will always take. Honestly, I think every single Pokemon they showed, man, it could have a really cracked Mega.
Yeah, I will say that about ZA. I really appreciated the older Pokemon for once. I don't know why, but I just loved walking around with them and seeing them more. So.
I wonder if part of that's because, and I think that's a fun thing about Mega Evolution, but it's something that X and Y and even Oris did wrong, is that so many of the Mega Evolutions were locked to the post game. But in a game like this where you can use the Mega Evolutions in your main story playthrough, it's nice because they're literally encouraging you to use older Pokemon. And I don't feel like, oh well, I don't want to put Scizor on my team because this is a brand new game and there's 100 new Pokemon. I want to use the new Pokemon. Instead, it makes me go, well, it's got a Mega Evolution, so yeah, let me put Scizor on my team, and then I get to appreciate Scizor more. I've said it once, I'll say it again. Absol, I've just adored. I've seen Absol in a whole new light because of Legend ZA. And if it wasn't for Mega Evolution, if it wasn't for this idea of giving older Pokemon these gimmick forms, then I would have never saw the truth about Absol.
Yeah.
True.
Mega Musharna, anyone?
Oh, that would be sick. They really are showing a lot of Pokemon here.
I would have loved that for sure.
That would have been pretty cool. Co-Nerd says, level 150 is super exciting for the future. I hate the city setting, but I have a lot of hope for Gen 10 now, and I'm enjoying the game for what it is. I guess I want to say, yeah, there's no other possible settings. Hyperspace Lumiose, it is what it is. It is what it is. However, we did see a lot of different Hoopa portals in the base Lumiose, and I wonder if those are just different access points. They basically function no matter, so wherever you are in the city of Lumiose City, maybe there's 20 entry points, and then when you enter that mega portal, you appear in this other world, but in that same location, right? And then you can kind of go back and forth at all these different points. But I guess I'm thinking about, is there a possibility that every single one of those portals brings us to a slightly different version of this hyperspace Lumiose? Probably not. Probably not.
Hey, Dusty, are you on the Hidden Power of the Dusty account? Because the official site's posted stuff. I thought I'd link you.
Oh, yes. We should check that stuff out.
Yeah, you just link me on my personal.
Okay.
Shout out to Justin Mezera. I just got the notification. You just signed up for the Box Legendary tier on Patreon. So if you're listening right now, shout out to you. It's not going to show up here on YouTube, but shout out to you.
Shout out.
Mr.
Look at the Raichus, man.
I know. I'm
really
really excited to see them, to be honest. You see, the Mega X looks just like Raichu. I don't know what people are losing their minds about, but the other one does definitely look like Pikachu.
I love them both.
I kind of love them both too. It pays homage to both of them. I think it's great. I'll probably use them early game if I can.
Early game?
Early DLC.
Early DLC, yeah.
They're good. I think they're good. I've been having fun just kind of bouncing around between different megas. I say that, but not really. I think I've actually...
I have two teams, essentially. I have two teams, Team A and Team B, and I think that'll be the same case for this, because they made these levels so high so that you can use your old team, right? So that means that probably not all of them, but most of the new megas, you'll be getting the same way that you got in base ZA, where it's you're not going to get freaking Zero Aura until the end of the whole DLC.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, it's a little unfortunate there, but
this art is so cool. I'm loving this art right now. These starters are cool.
It is good art.
These starters look so cool. And you know what's crazy?
Also,
Mega Feraligatr just looks like Feraligatr in this picture.
Oh my gosh. Also, I love that this Korrina is not an alternate Korrina, but is actually like our Korrina. That makes me happy because I wanted to see like.
Yeah, she came through the portal with us.
Yeah, she came with us. Yeah, and she even says like I'm the guru now and all this. So like it's clearly like she's developed since X and Y, and I love that because I was so worried like any returning Kalos characters would be alternate characters, and that is cool, and I do like that idea. But like I want to know what's happening in our world, right? That's the world I'm playing in, so I want to figure out what's happening in the Kalos region. They do so many like cryptic things in the game. Like they'll just say like Cybold's not an Elite Four member anymore. Someone's like Bonnie and Clement used to live in that tower. They don't anymore. And it's like, what happened to these people? Like you're telling me they're not here, but you're not telling me like where they are now, and it's bothering me,
Yeah.
See, I like those mysteries, right? Because I'm like, if we only, I don't know, I'm like, it's fun
to an extent.
It's to an extent, but it's I don't know, I'm like, and again, what I was saying, I still believe could be possible. I believe somewhere in this trailer, I heard them say, what people and Pokemon will you meet in this mega dimension?
Yeah, it said who and what.
So I do think we will see more. Like I think there's still a possibility of seeing new characters. Old characters, but slightly different. And when I say slightly different, I think we're
gonna meet the flipped rival. Like if you have Tawny, I think we're gonna meet her Bane.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah, dude. What if they're searching for their sibling?
That would be great.
That makes sense, huh? That makes sense.
Yeah, that's really what I want to see in the end. But yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Jeez, you guys are the best. All right, Mr. Dolphin. Do you guys think that the new level cap will affect bringing a new team into the DLC? Should I start leveling them up in preparation? I think you should just play the game. As I do these battles, like I think I'm at like 9 or 10 battles. Battle wins in the Infinity, like in whatever it's called, ZA Infinity rank tournament.
Yeah.
And I'm leveling up pretty quickly. Like my whole team, even some of the Pokemon I got like later in the game. In the story, they're all like level 80 right now, 80 to 90, pretty easily.
Oh, that's a trainer.
Oh yeah, that's a good point, dude.
That is interesting, and it's hollow. Yeah, it's not a person there,
but it's a red one, and the ones we've seen, I'm pretty sure are all blue except for Jocelyn's.
Yeah, purple.
Interesting. That is pretty cool.
Maybe there are no people.
It's like where Flare won in X and Y.
Yeah,
or the tower won in this game. You know what I mean?
Dude, but if Flare won, aren't the other holograms like green and blue? Because these holograms are red, so that would make sense that we've already seen that like the holograms, whoever's controlling it, it's a reflection of whatever their team colors are. Like they can change the colors. So if this is red, this is like what would Team Flare's goal be? Wipe out humans, but like maintain holograms and AI. And maybe Team Flare's like, we need to just like, and then all the AI, all the robots, it's like in a Fallout game or any sort of post-apocalyptic thing where like the robots still exist because they're programmed to, they're not artificial life, or they're not organic life. So they live on based on their protocol. And these battle AI maybe are living on, like, what if they're called like Team Flare, Team Flare Hollow
Nouveau, I guess.
Yeah,
Hollow,
Team Flare Nouveau, like Hollow trainer wants to battle or something.
I think that's definitely possible. Definitely, it would be the like Yveltal version of whatever happened. Could be this.
It could be both. I mean, it doesn't need to be Yveltal. It just needs to be.
What's going on with Annihilate there too? I guess is he just like about to
use using a
Rage
move.
Fist or something?
Yeah, it's a move.
That makes sense. Man. That's crazy though, like that there are trainers to an extent at least.
I mean, there's trainers. There's a trainer right there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I would hope so. The whole thing's about battling, you know what I mean? Like, It's got to be.
I mean,
There's
yeah, but like we weren't
trainers.
seeing anyone, and that's the question. Is like, why is it a hologram? You know, I don't know. That's exciting. That's one of the most exciting things I've seen from the trailer, if I'm honest. And that's not a diss on the trailer. That's just how cool I think that is.
Wait. You don't think Beyond Level 100 is exciting? Because I think as a competitive player, that seems like that should rock your brain, because that means every stat distribution that we understand, that like when it's maxed to 100 now goes beyond that. You know. Isn't that? I don't know. To me, that just seems like it would break everything. Maybe not, but that seems crazy.
It's temporary though, so I'm just not like, you know, like I'm not like it's stated that it's just the donut is gonna level you up, and that level is going to tick down on a timer, and one day you'll be out of it. So it's. But
like for the I don't know, if I was into competitive battling, that sounds crazy.
I mean, yeah, but it won't affect competitive battling. It's only in Hyperspace Lumios, and it's temporary. So I'm just
sure.
But
in Hyperspace
Lumios, it puts everyone to level 50. So
it's exciting. I'm just saying it doesn't get my competitive brain going anywhere because it's not affecting competitive.
Yeah, it's quite literally just for your team to be higher level, like you, so that you can keep.
But isn't that that's like equivalent to a mega evolution? Like, what's a mega? A mega is a new design, and then 100 additional stat points. And we all want our favorites that suck to get a mega, so they can actually be viable. That's kind of what this new level up feature could do.
But it's not going to go into any of that, though. It's just not going to like it's not going to carry over to champions. It doesn't even.
No, I'm not
carry
talking
over
about champions. I'm talking about this game. Isn't that exciting though?
It is exciting, yeah, but I just think there's other things in this trailer that's even more crazy.
Dude,
like,
the
what
level
is going
cap
on
breaks
with the
my
city
brain.
is what I'm most like.
The level cap seems crazy to me. The level cap seems crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy.
It doesn't bother me much.
No,
because I don't know. I think if that's in this, that is a breaking precedence. We could see that in a future game. Like I don't. It breaks precedence. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, but something about them making it temporary makes me think that I don't think there'll ever be a game where like you truly have a level 150 Pokemon, but they'll always just like, if they need to do it, find a way to tweak your Pokemon's level to be 100%.
If there's anything exciting about it, it's just that they're thinking about like level scaling essentially. That's the most exciting thing about it, because it just allows you to keep using your team even though you reach level 100. And
I guess I'm thinking about
future thought.
I'm thinking about Dynamax, and that's temporary. Z moves are temporary. Mega Evolution is temporary. So I don't know how temporary like the level cap being raised temporarily is like a bad thing.
It's only in Hyperspace Lumios. I don't know if you weren't understanding this. It's in Hyperspace Lumios.
Buddy, I understand it. What I'm saying is like it breaks precedence. It could be in a future game. We've never had a this is like I feel like this is something that's always ending up in ROM hacks, because this is what fans want. It's like, oh, the games are too easy. Like it maxes out at level 100. We're beyond level 100. That's crazy. That's like that doesn't I don't know. I would think I don't play competitive, but that seems crazy. That seems insane to me.
Competitive, you're capped at 50 anyways. It doesn't matter if you're level 80, level 100, level 15.
No, that's true.
They put you at level 50.
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. No, that's good.
Exciting.
I used to play level 100
in the sense that like
Showdown.
Like what Soul said, like level scaling, like them thinking, hey,
at least they're thinking about it.
If they've beaten the game and we're releasing DLC, this one's coming out 2 months after the game, but ordinarily DLC comes out like 6 months or longer after the game. And so it is cool to know like they are now thinking about, okay, if we're going to release this after the game, these people will have been playing the game for this long. They're going to have high level Pokemon. We can't give them a DLC where everyone's using level 60 Pokemon and it's just kind of like, if you want your Pokemon to scale, then go get a new team. It is cool that they're wanting to, I guess, allow your story to continue, for lack of a better way to put it, like your story, and not be forced to get something else.
When we talk about, future Pokemon games potentially having longer playtime, additional DLCs, potentially multi-region experiences, I feel like that has never actually been possible or realistic because of the level cap. And now in this DLC, now that we're seeing that this level cap for the first time ever has been raised above level 100, even if it's only up to 150, even if the level cap is being raised but only temporarily, it is breaking the precedence that in a future Pokemon game, in Generation 10 or something, we could see a game where after you beat the main story, your Pokemon are level 80, 90. Guess what? DLC expands the level cap to 120, expands the level cap to 150, expands the level cap up to 200, and that would actually allow and incentivize and actually just make it possible for us to enjoy a multi-region Pokemon game. I think that is so cool to me. That is really, really cool.
Oh, it's very cool.
What you just explained is definitely cool. What you were saying before is, that's I'm glad that you explained it, because it's you're thinking very far ahead in the future when we're just thinking about this game, which makes sense. We're just in two different places.
Yeah, that kind of makes you rethink about some of the stuff that maybe we know may or may not come down the line, you know?
That is also speculation, though. Like, they could never do do They could literally just keep it in this game.
But it shows that
you're right. They could never do it. No, you're right.
They're
they
playing
could never
around with the idea, and it's an option for them, which is.
But it's more likely that they do it. To be honest, I would say that it does set precedence, like you said.
I feel like this is as mind breaking as like a new type or something else. Like, I really think this is a classic.
Wow.
Level 100 was established during Red, Blue, and Yellow, and it's just been there just because for 30 years. And now we've gone beyond level 100. I think I think this is going to be something we're going to be talking about over the next couple months into Pokemon Day. I think it's cool. I think this is a big thing. Yeah. Yo, what's up, Infamous Trainer in the chat right now? Man, I'm glad I bought DLC Day 1. Dude. What are you excited for? Chimecho or Baxcalibur? Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
I think he's Bax. Team Bax.
Bax does look so cool, though. I'm not even a Baxcalibur fan, and the Mega looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
How cool is it that, like, Hoopa's whole thing is that he has rings, and now the gimmick in this game is that Hoopa has donuts? Like, that's awesome.
Donut rings.
They're very, very nice, very cute.
Thing before, though, I think Hoopa has been, Lumi, you might know, like, Hoopa's been connected to donuts before.
Yeah,
I've seen images.
I think it's been stated somewhere that Hoopa, like in a Dex entry or maybe like an information blurb, that he likes foods with a hole in them, and that's commonly donuts, because the idea is it's like a ring. And then in the
Pokemon Masters,
the movie, Hoopa movie, and then also like a little short they did for the Hoopa movie, if I'm not mistaken. He's shown to like to teleport in donuts for him to eat.
Yeah. So Infamous said that Mega Bax all day. He said, "I don't care about chimes. I don't care about the chimes either." But no, it's for a specific group of people that like that kind of design. I think Chimecho. It always has been. I do like Chimecho.
I think Chimecho, it's a giant smiley face, dude. It's like, it's for the people.
It's not bad. Don't get me wrong.
Oh, it's good, dude. It's good.
It's good. Never
reminds me of Klefki.
I've never cared for Chimecho either way. I will say my immediate thought, talking about competitive, is I'm like, Chimecho is a Pokemon that probably needed a regular evolution.
Yeah.
So I don't know how great a Mega is going to be for it, but because you have to think when
type change.
Yeah, the type change is big, but the thing is, when you're running a Mega, you are committing to that, and that is now a waste of your Mega slot, because you can only Mega in the standard, like in the competitive plays, you can only Mega Evolve one Pokemon each match. So if I'm Mega Evolving my Chimecho, I'm not Mega Evolving my Baxcalibur, my Charizard, my Lucario, whatever else is on my team. So it's like, it's got to be good enough to justify it being my Mega. And just looking at Chimecho's base stats, I think that is a difficult thing to accomplish. Not impossible, because Mawil's done it, Sableye's done it, and those are Pokemon that people will tell you they should have gotten a true evolution, not a Mega. But, it's not looking good, I don't think. But we'll see.
I would think Psychic. Is Psychic Steel not a good type?
It's a fine type. Bronzong has it, and that's kind of another thing, is you're automatically competing against Bronzong. Unless they like make it, because stats are also going to be a big factor. What is it doing? I don't know that. I don't know. I don't want to speculate too much on it because we don't have a lot of information. But
you don't want to speculate. This is the show for speculation.
Saying, listen. I said on on like how competitive it'll be, because I could be wrong. They could do something crazy with the stats. Like, I don't think anybody called that was Skarmory. They were going to take 40 away from its defense and put it into its speed. I would have never thought they would do that. But they did. So they could do something absolutely crazy with Chimecho to min-max something that makes Chimecho absolutely cracked. Someone just point out too, the Metagross line also has it. So the thing is, if it's going to be more defensive, it has to be better than Bronzong, which gets Levitate, which gets and Chimecho base has Levitate, so maybe its Mega will have Levitate still.
Okay.
But Bronzong also gets Heat Proof. So if it's defensive, it has to outclass Bronzong for me to want to use it over Bronzong. And if it's offensive, it has to outclass Metagross, and it is not outclassing Metagross in offensive. So
I get you. No, I get you. It's got to do something different. I would imagine I actually don't know anything about Chimecho, but I would imagine it's going to have to, in order to have an edge over Metagross, it'll have to have a very niche playstyle or have something. Yeah. I would imagine it's going to be kind of a utility Pokemon, something where you can kind of like screw up the opponent. Pro
Gamer Oshawott just put special Pure Power. Pure Power is, it doubles your physical attack. So, if you look at Medicham, it's not a Pokemon with a crazy good attack. Azumarill, same thing. But because of its ability, that attack stat is doubled. So it's actually a very good attack. And if it got like a special version of Pure Power, we might be cooking something, So the ability will also play a big role. And unfortunately, we're not getting that until Champions. So who knows?
I want to point this out right now. My sweet baby boy Meganium is using Frenzy Plant right now on this alpha. And actually we see, I think, all of these mega starters using their whatever you call it. This is Hydro Cannon by Feraligatr, Blast Burn by Emboar, and then you got Frenzy Plant by Mega Meganium. Not only are we going to be getting those, special team moves, I would think these, like in this DLC, we are getting new Pokemon moves completely. So that's pretty sweet. We've got some new super chats to go over still. You guys are showing up today. Dipno says, oh my goodness, Ansha is related to Diantha. We talked about that earlier.
100%.
I do see it.
I'm looking at images, and it's just like, it's her. The hair is the same. The clothes are the thing on her head is the same as Diantha's like flowy, fluffy white part of her clothing. It's her or her child. Like, I'm convinced there's no other way around it.
The names are also and of similar, right? Like Diantha, Ansha, you got that end and sound.
True.
And I think it would make sense that the most famous person who's also an elite battler, who's the champion of the region, this person has like the most amount of access and privilege in the world. Their child is going to be able to get access to this mythical space distortion Pokemon Hoopa, right? Like, if any child is going to get access to a mythical Pokemon, it's probably the child of a champion or something. So that also lines up.
I really, really like the idea of like Diantha's off, because there's a line that says Diantha's focusing on her acting career, so it seems like she's no longer the champion and is now just pursuing her acting career. So I like the idea that like Diantha's in Hollywood, she's starring in all these movies, she's in Pokestar Studios, and her daughter's just roaming around with a mythical, her mom may not even know, and just eating freaking donuts and like just going to Paris and being like, oh yeah, I've got a wormhole, we can Hoopa, we can open this up, right? Yeah, all right. And she's just jumping into wormholes,
Yeah, let's do this.
Diantha needs to hire a new sitter.
I'm just happy because it's finally Diantha lore, possibly something more about her other than just she's this champion that we know like nothing about other than beauty and acting. It's finally something. So I might, people are saying like just like a relative, but it could be her. I think it could be her. I don't know where do we meet her in Lumiose first is the question.
It looks like we do, but she could have like come out of the dimension and be, because it is automatically suspicious that like, and we don't know because they don't say, but like not only that, but also like she seems to know about these distortions and how to get into them and out of them and all that, and that's a little suspicious. Like, a 5-year-old girl's like, I can access alternate realities. You should probably be like, why?
Yeah.
Where are your parents?
Where are your parents?
That like kid who'd come up on the playground, he'd just say like the most wild thing. That's this little girl. She's
where
like,
are your parents?
I can go to another dimension right now. And you're like, whatever, kid. And then you just see her like bring out a minor deity and jump into another dimension.
Yeah, for real.
Nerdy Seb, shout out to you, man. They say, hey guys, keep up the great work. To see what we get by the way. Come way. Your member Borno says Bornot.
No, that was James
That was Parrot. That was Parrot.
Okay, sorry. I'm just applying a French accent. I'm just dropping consonants like it's no one's.
Those are French, I think.
You're just
anyway,
Colosian, man. You're just in your Kalos era.
Look at Urbane's face at the end. He gets mad.
Yeah, he does.
Does he?
He does.
Where's this?
I hate him.
Uh-oh.
Urbane?
Yeah, he's awful.
Let's see.
He's awful.
Of course, I don't have him. I have Tawny, so she's awful. But
wait, what do you mean? He's angry?
Oh.
No, an awful person.
Let's see.
What?
I guess.
Look at Urbane's face at the end. He gets mad. Right here?
Maybe he means the other trailer, because there's two. Maybe he means that one.
Is it this one or that? I don't know. I think it might be this one.
This is him at the end of this one, but we all look mad.
I love that Korrina.
Is it because he's smiling the whole game?
Maybe.
Yeah, what was it, Soul? What'd you say?
He's such a lax person.
Oh no, I was talking about Korrina.
What'd you say?
I like Korrina. She looks like I'm the boss here. She's got freaking every mega stone.
She's got she's doing the King Gambit stance too.
She's honestly she's pretty goated for this. This is I actually love the
Is this better than her other outfit? That's hard to say.
I have decided
outfit.
I think yes.
I
have decided 50
that
mega
my
stones.
My headcanon is those are all different Lucario Knights, and there's
yes, let's freaking go.
There's 50 different Mega Lucarios. They should have
done that, dude. They should have thrown that in there because there's a lot that we still don't know, and I guess we'll talk about it in a future episode possibly. But it's just like there's two Raichus. Like, where are they both coming from different dimensions? Like, they haven't answered that, and yeah, there's some shenanigans when you're saying that there's no trainers, and then we randomly see one with the HoloWare. I think there's a reason for that. I think they might be hiding something of this trailer. That's all that I'm thinking.
Oh, I'm sure. You don't want to. First off, you don't want to reveal all your cards even before the release, but you certainly don't want to in the first trailer.
I made this point on Twitter. This was meant. The base game was meant to come out in 2024, and this was meant to be our 2025 main game thing. So we would have gotten trailers for this for the entire beginning of 2025. They would have done a promotional cycle planned for this DLC.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in June of this year, right?
Yeah, something like that. June or July, I forget. But yeah, so now that we're getting, they even told us when the next trailer is because they've had these things planned for years. You know what I mean? Okay, we've had this plan, so we got to release some of these things. And it just needs to be promo for the DLC, so they're gonna promote it like that. I forget what my original point was, but that's that. I forgot how we got there.
Just a reminder, we keep playing around with the trailer, but I did want to remind you that the official site has information on Baxcalibur and Chimecho.
And the starters.
Is that information on Hidden Power?
I don't know.
Could be. Could be. It should be. It probably takes a minute for them to get everything up.
I'm not the intern, so I have no idea.
Yeah.
Let's see. Did you guys send me? Oh, yeah. Did you guys send me?
I sent you a link.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Just showing everyone my DMs.
That's cool.
Nice. Love to see that. All right. Hold on. Give me a sec. All right. Here we go. Yeah, we still have more super chats to get to, guys. People are showing up. I want to just give them the love. You. Nerdy Seb says, Alolan Marowak finally back in wild area. That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Yeah, he kind of disappeared, huh?
And he's beautiful, might I add.
It looks good. It looks good.
Oh, next trailer on November 19th in Kyogre Groudon Donuts League. No way. That was by Drew Arco. I don't think that's the first time I've seen that name, but hope you're doing well, man. I didn't see that Kyogre Groudon Donuts League. I mean, bro, I want to see some primal Pokemon. Oh yeah, definitely.
You might. In the world of Hoopa, anything is truly possible. I mean, we just saw a world where we're seeing Alolan variants and Galarian variants and fossil Pokemon roaming around in the wild. Anything is possible, which, by the way, that's also nice for anyone who's wanting to shiny hunt Amara and Tyrant. That's going to get a lot easier.
Nice. Shout out to Kayla's Capsule in the chat, friend of the show. Hope you're doing well.
Oh, hey, Kayla.
Hey.
All right. Okay, here we go. Encounter Pokemon both new and familiar. In Pokemon Legends EA Mega Dimension, you'll be able to meet Mega Raichu X and Mega Raichu Y, 2 newly discovered Mega Evolved Pokemon. These 2 Mega Evolutions of Raichu each Mega Evolve using a different Mega Stone.
Yeah, we had their information in Hoopas before, but they've added Chimecho and Baxcalibur now.
Yep. So Mega Chimecho is here first. And we've got, it says, the Mega Evolution of the Wind Chime Pokemon. This design's so cute.
I like it more and more.
Yeah, me too.
It's obviously like silly because it just has like a giant piece of metal on it, but it has a steel type. So like, how else are you going to show that? Also, seeing all the other little baby and the different colors of Chimecho, also really cool. Makes you want, it's very easy to be like, are those based on regional forms that we've never seen? I don't know. I think this is so cute.
I like that it doesn't connect at the bottom.
Yeah.
I like that it's like metal looking.
So I love you because you have it's so funny. There'll be this design and Soul point out the most minute detail and be like, I like it for this reason. And it's like because it doesn't connect. And it's like never change, bud.
If it was just a big circle, it would be kind of meh. But yeah, I like that it breaks it up.
Yeah, spoiler alert.
That would make or break the design. I agree.
we were arguing about Mega Feraligatr, and he's like, no, but you're not seeing. There's like a little gray on his kneecap. And I'm like, what? I'm like, how is that? Sure. Like, okay, yes, I like that you're appreciating a detail, but I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, what? What? I've never looked at that ever in my life.
The devil's in the details.
100%. All right. Mega Chimecho. In this form, Chimecho is flanked by 6 dangling copies. Mega Chimecho always waves and flutters even when no wind is blowing. When Chimecho lets out a cry, the copies join in and resonate with it. As these cries overlap and reverberate, they form an intense sound wave attack.
That's a really cool. That's really cool.
I bet it'll get some kind of maybe like sound-based ability then if it doesn't keep levitate. And honestly, since it's gaining the steel type, I think it would maybe help to keep levitate, but it could be something sound related because you do have like some things like liquid voice turns sound moves into water type moves. You have punk rock. I doubt it's getting punk rock based on its design, but like that makes it take less damage from sound moves but also hit harder with sound moves. So I don't know, maybe it's like I said, Sableye and Mawile, they made it work. Maybe they'll make it work here. I hope they make it work here. I'm rooting for the little guy.
The more I look at this, I'm like, this is actually so goated. I feel like Chimecho has just, I don't know why it ever got a baby form, and like just as a standalone Pokemon Chimecho, I think I look at it and I'm like, yeah, okay, this is a good design. It's cute. It's like this little guy. But I'm like, it just doesn't go anywhere with the design. It feels kind of pointless. I'm like, why is it psychic? It doesn't do anything. It has no niche. It has no purpose. It has no nothing. And now seeing its mega form, I'm like, okay, they fleshed it out. This is cool. Now it's a series of different chimes. It's nice.
Yeah,
it's nice.
No, I like it. I like the
they made me care.
It's got like the green and blue in there too. It's just it's pretty. It's peaceful.
Yeah, and also, someone's using the word disappointment in chat, and and I'm not reading their comment, but I'm thinking to myself, like, I guess I can't be disappointed if I didn't even expect much to begin with Mega Chimecho. So I'm pleasantly surprised.
Yeah,
because I do think
that's me.
Yeah, because I think Mega Baxcalibur was kind of disappointing.
I think the little guys on it, I hope they have little faces. I don't know. I can't see close enough, but like it's saying like they open their mouths at least. I don't know.
Does it say that?
Look like it. Or didn't open their mouths. They let out a cry.
The copies join in and resonate with it.
Sure.
These cries overlap and revert. So maybe they do. That'd be kind of horrifying if you're battling it. It just looks like it's like just a part of its body, and then just a mouth opens and they're shooting out sound waves at you. That'd be terrifying.
Yeah. But yeah, Mega Chimecho, Psychic Steel type, pretty cool. All right. And then the big boy, we got a new, and this is cool.
I'm in love with this.
This is really cool.
Mega Baxcalibur. Before we even get into it, like, I think this is the last Does every pseudo? I guess we're like another step closer to
we're
every.
Dragapult doesn't have anything.
So we're yeah. You guys are cutting me off before the clip. No one's gonna know what I'm talking about. I think we are one step closer to having every single pseudo legendary Pokemon having a Mega Evolution, or at least something else like some sort of additional form or power up, right? Like a Gigantamax or something. But yeah, we're missing Goodra. And what else we're missing?
Goodra's got a regional variant. Komodo has a Z move, and Hydreigon has a paradox of it.
I literally don't.
So Dragapult.
I would rather count Iron Jugulus. I don't count Iron Jugulus, and oh my gosh, I'm so confused. I count Iron Jugulus, and I don't count Komodo's Z move. Like a lot of times, like the Z move, nothing happens to the Pokemon. You know what I mean? Like.
Yeah,
I guess.
Yeah, but it is still like
in Pokemon's eyes, it's a
Pokemon
gimmick.
Company going out of the way to go.
I know.
Pokemon's gonna get something, you know.
They got some form of attention,
right?
Essentially,
right.
Which Dragapult's the only one.
They also like a generation after Komodo gave it a signature move, which I don't count signature moves, but like it felt like it was them accommodating for it not having its Z move anymore.
Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised to see some Como love in Gen 10. That's all I'll say about that. But
for real,
I wouldn't be surprised.
So what we're seeing here with Mega Baxcalibur's design is it's like the giant axe on its back. Saul said this earlier, but this is the axe has grown into a sword where you can see the hilt sticking out of Baxcalibur's stomach, so it's this ice sword, and it's literally.
I see. I just saw that now.
Well, you said this earlier. It was it's Excalibur, the sword.
I know,
Excalibur.
but I was seeing it upside down. I was like, it's like that, but it's still not a sword technically. But the hilt is at the bottom. I'm dumb.
Yeah, it's been stabbed
upside down. Yeah,
through the heart.
Dude, this is right in line with.
That makes me like it even more.
Chien-Pao, my two ice babies in Generation 9. I keep forgetting we're in Gen 9, but Generation 9 is making me like the ice type a lot. All right, the description here. Okay, the Mega Evolution of the Ice Dragon Pokemon. Thanks to Mega Evolution, this Pokemon now generates more ice energy, and the massive blade on its back has grown larger still. Baxcalibur can use the blade's sheer weight to cleave practically anything in half or smash it to bits. I guess...
Intense.
Yeah, Dragon Ice type. I guess... I'm not disappointed. I think this is just more of Baxcalibur. But when I look at this at a glance, I actually don't even know what has changed about the body. All I see is a hilt, and it's
the tail thing is longer on its underbelly.
It's got more ice on its chest, that's different, and then it also has this thing around its jaw now.
Yeah,
and I
wonder
say
what that
too,
is.
It is hard.
I'm a big believer in a theory that every Pokemon is pulling from latent DNA or whatever when it's mega evolving, and for some of them it's a pre-evolution. And interestingly here, if you look at Baxcalibur's official art, he's standing up straight, but this one he's hunching over down. More kind of like Arctibax. Now that's not a design change, but it's a behavioral change.
It's a pose change. It is though. He seems to be going more down. That looks more like you said Arctibax, right? That's his mid stage. Yeah,
that's the mid stage.
He does look more like that. Also, the thing that people complained about the most with Baxcalibur was its head, its bald head in the back. People were like, that doesn't look good. I would say. And they kind of covered it here, which I think a lot of people will appreciate. I think he looks a little thinner too. I could be wrong. We have to see it in game.
It could just be the angle. It might be the stance too, not just the angle, but the stance. You stand up straight versus you're hunching over.
Yeah, and the hunch over is
muscular or whatever.
I think the Baxcalibur being more hunched over resembles its previous stage, and I don't remember what it's called, but everyone
just said
did
that.
The same thing.
Okay, sorry, I was reading the chat.
I did the same thing. I was like, you just said it, Lumi, but I don't remember.
Sorry.
Arctibax.
Yes, Arctibax. I'm sorry. I guess my point, though, was that, at a glance, it doesn't really change that much, and that's a little disappointing, right? There are changes, but I think with a Mega Evolution, you want something to happen. Right?
I think it's changed.
I think a lot happens.
I think it's changed a decent bit. I have never been a Baxcalibur fan. I think it's a pretty weak link in the pseudos. I love Arctibax, but genuinely, I think Arctibax is one of the greatest Paldean designs. But I do not I just don't like Baxcalibur, but I actually love this. Like, I'm actually sitting here thinking now, like, if I won't, because it's not on it's a ranked reward, and so I don't want to wait until, you know, probably after the DLC is out to use it, but I would use this if it was in the DLC, like, available day one. Like, even if it's a ranked reward day one, the DLC drops, I would use this.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you can't get it day one. That's the worst part. The worst part is you cannot get this day one.
Yeah.
Man.
I guess
I will say this, Dusty. I will say this. There are other better Mega Baxcalibur designs, like Fakemon ones I've seen, like that were absolutely incredible. That made me be like, this is the best way that it could ever be.
Sure.
I do think that exists. But yeah.
Yeah.
This is still good.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, and my point was that, like, at a glance, it didn't look like much changed because everything is still kind of in place. Like, you look at Chimecho, Mega Chimecho, and that looks like a new evolution. That looks like something. It's beyond evolution, right? And when I look at this Mega Baxcalibur, even its dex entry, all it says is it gets more ice power. Like, what does that even mean? Yes, I'm comparing it now to its base form. I see the difference. It's actually, there's a lot of differences. But when we talk about disappointment, I think my expectation for a Mega Baxcalibur was always like, give it a sword on its tail so it can swing that around as well. Give it, I don't know, like ice. Maybe like its claws grow out. And now it has swords on its hands. I don't know, something. But I can also respect that, like, this evolution is like this Mega Evolution is just, what is its defining feature? It's the giant sword on its back. Okay, it gets bigger. And there's some nice details here. I actually do like the ice helm. That is pretty cool. And it looks more ferocious with like with its like teeth or whatever being defined, its jaw being defined by the ice. So there's some cool things here. Honestly, and you guys are right, the posture does make a big difference. I'm just saying at a glance, it doesn't change much, right? In the same way that, like, I don't know.
I wonder how do you feel about base Baxcalibur, Dusty?
I was so excited at the idea of Baxcalibur. I used it on my first team. It was the idea that got me so excited, an ice dragon. But truthfully, yeah, I'd rather, like, I don't know. I was thinking an ice dragon from Game of Thrones, right? I was thinking like a fantasy ice dragon, and this is just like Godzilla with. I honestly can't get over the way it attacks. Soul said it earlier. I didn't even know that's the way this thing attacks is it jumps up and flips its body and then goes towards the opponent, and that just breaks my brain. I'm like, this doesn't make sense. Like, talk about breaking immersion.
The Western mind.
I don't think it's a Western mind thing. I think it is. It doesn't logically make sense.
Stupid to me. A lot of people think it looks stupid.
It is. But, it's stupid. Yeah. I think it's stupid. It's I don't care that it's a reference. It looks stupid. You can
Godzilla fans.
You can adapt it differently, right? Just because it's a reference doesn't mean it's a good Pokemon design. Yeah. Like, I don't like the way it moves through the world. I don't like it. But again, like, conceptually, I'm like, I want to love this thing so much. And it's true. I look at the Mega now, and I'm like, okay, now that I'm seeing them side by side, I'm kind of rocking with it. I kind of like.
I really like this. Like,
yeah, I like it a lot.
I love this.
Yeah, it is cool. It is cool. Honestly, it being hunched over and looking more like a dino, that does a lot. That does a lot.
Does it? I hope it does that in game too. I can't remember if in the trailer if it was also hunched over like in battle. That'll also help me so much.
Let's see it. Maybe it's right here.
It'd be after. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, dude, it is pretty cool.
Yeah, it is. It's hunching.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
I love it.
That is pretty cool.
It. Oh my gosh, I love him so much.
I mean, the sword's gonna be so heavy, so you know.
Yeah.
True.
Oh yeah, that's true. So it's like literally weighing him down. I really like this. Like,
that's good.
This is
I love that.
Like, recency bias is real, but if we were tier listing right now, this would be an S.
Wow, dude.
You might change your mind.
Yeah, it might change my mind, but
clearly I see what Dusty's talking about too. Like, it is not that big of a change, but I still like it a lot.
Yeah, I'm liking it. I'm seeing it. My point was, like, just at a glance, I'm like, what's the new element? What are you adding? Like, that's how
the sword, really.
Yeah, but the sword's been there. Comparing it side by side, I'm actually appreciating it more. Pretty cool though.
I actually
Dragonite
really
type
like
is just
that.
goated.
I like that the plates on the belly go all the way down the tail. Like when you saw it in game, it goes really far down its tail, and it looks so much better. Because my issue with it has always actually been its whole tail situation, where it's like fat at one point and then goes like really skinny at the end, and I'm like, what's going on with your tail, bro? I mean, maybe it's the same, but this takes your eyes away from that.
Yeah,
so.
I think it's also that the plating, if you will, is since it's ice now, it's more 3-dimensional. Like not just on the render, but like because obviously the render's a 3D render, but like in game it looks, like a pattern on him versus like now you can see it's like armor he's wearing, and I think that makes it cooler.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm warming up to this thing. Let's see if there's any more information on the site. Nope.
Maybe refresh it, maybe, and then go to the menu and see if like
the starter's got a whole bunch of stuff.
Well, that would be on the main page, not the DLC page.
Mega Evolution,
Story and World, and then probably Pokemon.
Dude, this site is worse than my Google Drive. It's so
I know it's so bad with.
Yeah, here we go. You get the new renders. That is pretty sweet to see these new renders.
I love that they were like the starters and Electron.
Canary. It's because of Canary. They gave us Canary too.
Yeah, they did give us official art of Canary. I did see that.
Is this new information?
Yes.
From Meganium?
Yes.
Yeah.
The effects of Mega Evolution have triggered rapid growth in Meganium, making its body bigger and increasing the number of large flowers around its neck. Its feelers can detect changes in the weather, so Mega Meganium can seek places where it can photosynthesize efficiently. It can fire a powerful solar beam using massive amounts of solar energy stored up in its 4 flowers. I've never used solar beam on my Meganium. Dude, the grass fairy type is just so good. That
feels illegal.
Yeah, it might be illegal. It might be illegal.
We got new screenshots too. Nice.
Yeah, bro, these are just from my game.
It looks good in that screenshot. The aromatic flower power. That one.
Yeah, because it looks angry. Dude, it is. Meganium is like Dragonite coated. It's so good.
It is kind of Dragonite coated, actually.
I love it.
It kills you with kindness, dude. Embor's looking crazy. I love this stance.
Looks good.
This stance would make me put it in S tier. We just did the tier list. No spoilers, but man,
you see, that's what I was saying. Like the official art, and this isn't even their official art, because we've seen that Dragonite's official art is different from these renders, and so these might not even look like this either.
Oh, this is sick. Mega Embor's flaming beard now burns even hotter and envelops the Pokemon's upper half like a piece of protective gear. From its palms, it unleashes fiery energy, creating a mass of flame that resembles a serpentine spear, which it uses to battle. That's sick, dude. Like, I can imagine
I think there's more under, in these blips here.
Yeah. Tremendous power. The higher Mega Embor's spirits are, the more intensely its fiery beard burns.
I knew they were freaking spirits. I knew it.
Is that like on his face? Yeah, you're right. Yeah, that's cool. It's like the
unless it means it's spirit, like it's spirit.
Oh,
you know
sure.
What I mean? Like
the higher Mega Embor's spirits are.
Spirits.
I don't know. The more intensely its fiery beard burns. Maybe it's the spirits of its fallen allies. This Pokemon gets so fired up that the tip of its serpentine spear, can burn as hot as 18,000 degrees Fahrenheit. That sounds like it. I think I've read that in the decks.
Just because of the whole spirits thing, I think it would have been funny if Mega Embor had been Fire Ghost, because it would have first been the 3rd firefighting starter in a row, and now it would be the 3rd Fire Ghost starter in a row.
Yeah.
That would be kind of funny.
Yeah. That would be pretty sick. Yeah. Okay, the big jaw Pokemon. Mega Evolution has made its dorsal fin gigantic. It's not a dorsal fin. I don't believe it.
It is now confirmed to be a dorsal fin, even.
It doesn't look like a dorsal fin.
That's what they were going for, though. That makes sense why it's up like that now. A whole much more sense, yeah.
I hate it, dude. Using that fin together with the power of its arms, it now boasts a bite at least 10 times more powerful than Feraligatr could manage before Mega Evolving. Even things that were too big for Feraligatr to tackle can now be crunched to bits. The double jaw Pokemon. That's cool. It's new. It's a double jaw Pokemon. Water Dragon type. That is kind of sick. It gets the Dragon type. I love that every single time I see it.
Oh look, they call the design a Totodile mask. I love that.
It says one theory. Yeah, man. One theory suggests that Totodile's head is shaped optimally for biting, and Mega Evolution gave Feraligatr this Totodile mask in order to restore its biting power, but it's unclear whether this is true. Man, we need
I feel
some...
like that would be easy to confirm. Why is
they want to leave it vague for you.
I feel like you could grab a Totodile, see its bite force. Like we know the bite force of dinosaurs based on their jawbones. I feel like you could figure that one out.
Yeah. Yeah, when we got some new information about Electros, I'm not seeing too much.
They named Electros's arms. Go back to Electros. They named its arms.
They named it?
It's crazy.
Yes, they named its arms. Scroll down. It's the first blurb.
The electrified...
Those snot are...
Oh, wow. It says those are snot real electric. Oh, I see. Okay, it's a pun. It's a pun. It's a pun. Those are snot real Electros. Electric. Man, they're really just having fun with this. The electrified mucus emitted by Mega Electros forms gelatinous electric-like shaped at the end of each arm, collectively called false electric by scholars. The left one being electric.
Electric.
And the right one, eritric. The false electric give Mega Electros improved stability. When swimming, it can swim along twice as fast as it could before Mega evolving. Man, this is cool. However, it can be preserved in its jelly-like form through freezing. Some people put this preserved mucus to new use in beauty regimens or strength training, though it's not clear how much benefit it yields.
Wow, so we're just throwing stuff into
There's a lot of stuff.
We're drinking without.
This is so good. I love these things because you don't get this for every Pokemon. So like when they do these reveals, it's so nice. You get all this extra information on them.
Yeah, because like the dex entries, 1 maybe 2 sentences, but like this, they give you 3 paragraphs here about it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think also it's really cool to see all these Pokemon. I'm realizing like for Alligator, Electros, and now Chimecho. There's so many Pokemon, Mega Pokemon, that are beating this drum, this idea of like a false identity, right? Which is also what we saw in so many of the NPCs in ZA. But I didn't realize, I just didn't realize how many Mega Evolutions are kind of grasping at this same concept, right? Of like a false identity or some sort of secret or a deception, It's just like the underbelly. What's really going on,
I think it's crazy how like, it's always been like in the designs, like the whole pre-evolution thing.
Yep.
For some of the Pokemon, it's like definitely in the designs, like Tyranitar, people have pointed out before. It's got Larvitar colors now. It's got the Pupitar shape. But I think it's crazy how like in this game, we have so many Pokemon that it just overtly, unashamedly like goes hard with like, this is a callback to its, like they're even drawing attention to it. It's not just in the design, but they are referencing it like when they're talking about it,
Yeah. Oh wow, look at these are the special berries or the special donuts right here.
Donuts.
This is one of the super chats was talking about. There's 2 donuts that look like an alpha and omega, which would be Primal, Kyogre, and Groudon. So
they're in here.
That feels like a lock. That feels like a lock for those to come back.
Are we now going to Primal revert Kyogre and Groudon not through the blue and red orb, but through donuts?
Dude, probably.
Please.
Probably.
I'm sorry. I will be so mad if we find out that we can revert a Pokemon back to its primal state by feeding it a donut.
Yeah, but what's in the donut? That's the power. They copied it and somehow put it in there. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely. It's incredible. It's funny, dude. It's this whole game has been genius. It's been genius when it comes to what they're saying. It's great.
Dude, some of these Pokemon are pretty sick. Man. This is sick, dude. This is getting me excited. So, all right. I kind of want to do a segment where we actually look at all the leaked megas. You guys want to do that? It's later.
Megas? Oh yeah, I guess we could do that.
We're about 2 hours into the show.
The trailer more. I feel like I haven't seen enough of the trailer, but we don't have enough time for everything. So let's do what we can do.
I think at this point we're not going to be able to go through like scene by scene to look at the entire trailer. We can definitely do that maybe next week, or maybe in a couple of days. But we just don't have enough time right now to do that. Nerdy Seb, thank you for the super chat. They say can't wait to see Brock and his jelly donuts. That would be pretty good. Dude, Brock's got to make a return. You're right. So I guess I'm thinking, would you guys be comfortable with that? I think we were gonna do that originally, but do you guys want to talk about, maybe I can pull up the list and we can talk about the new.
No, I'm kidding. Yeah.
The leaked megas.
Yes, please. Yeah.
All right. All right. So this is your spoiler chat. This is your spoiler warning. Let's see.
Oh, that's the Justice Dojo, guys. That's
yeah.
Right now,
it is.
Dude, it is kind of insane. I guess I'm thinking like, yeah, I really think this Lumio City, that this is, I'm sitting on this theory. I think this is gonna be Lumio City just kind of like wiped out. Like there are I don't think we've seen a single human, right?
Other than the holocaster.
Other than that one holocaster, and that's not even, he's not there.
He's not even a real human.
Like basically this, like,
bro, what if Turo pops up here? Sada or Turo?
Yeah, I think
that'd be wild.
I guess I'm thinking about like, is this what Lumio City would look like if Pokemon ran wild, right? If they weren't separated in the wild zones?
Ooh, that's good. Like, if the wild zones weren't created.
Yeah.
I think we might be really over Kayla's Caps. I don't know if she's in here still, but something that she always talks about as well is the difference between dimensions and universes, and I really think we might be leaning too much into alternate dimension. Universe, and it might just be a dimension thing where it literally is like the Upside Down from Stranger Things. Do you know what I mean? Like it's just a dimension on top of Lumio City's dimension, and
they did use Gaten Matarazzo, I think is his last name. The kid like from Stranger Things. They used him for a commercial for Legend ZA,
which is wild to me. But I do really think that we're really dealing more with alternate dimension instead of and she could go much deeper into what the difference is.
Can you tell me what the difference is? Because I don't know what the difference is.
To me, a dimension is something that's on. It's like a parallel thing to what we have. Do you know what I mean?
Like it exists at the same time.
Yeah, like so. There's like a dimension. I don't know if you can see me, but here's me. I'm in this dimension, and if I put my arm through like something, and there's another dimension over here, like it's 3-dimensional. You know, like the whole like when you look at a 3D image, there's different dimensions to it. So that's kind of what it is. It's just a different existence of a plane of existence, right? It's a different plane of existence where
it's not a different reality.
Right, an alternate universe, reality, timeline's even another thing almost, but it's basically where you change something and that is now a different universe where you know, I didn't take this drink of water which helped save my life. You know what I mean? Like so, and then now the whole trajectory of this universe is different. That's different from a dimension essentially, but you can kind of mix them, especially it depends on the person that's writing the media essentially, because they're fan fiction, they're what's the word, sci-fi, science fiction, there you go, sci-fi. So it's all made up in the end, but some people believe in it for real.
There was a thing that this is how they explained it on Stranger Things. They said like there's a tightrope, right? The acrobat and the flea, and an acrobat on a tightrope, he can only walk, you know, across the tightrope either way. But a flea, he can like crawl around the tightrope too, right? Like he can go to the underside of it. He can move to like be on the width of it and stuff like that. And so that's like the idea is the flea would see the different dimensions that the acrobat can't see. But it's like it's all the same. It's the same tightrope. It's just different, literally dimensions of it.
Mm-hmm. And then that's an ultra-dimensional creature. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
Where it can like travel through dimensions, which we cannot.
So I'm trying to understand it in the concept of like this game or in terms of fiction in general. Like
we don't really know
tangibly what would the difference be? Because listen, this is an AI overview on Google. I don't know if this is absolutely accurate, but what it's telling me is that a dimension is often used to refer to a parallel reality or a plane of existence separate from our own. That sounds like a lot of what we're talking about. Like in this reality, these things are a little bit different. But a universe would refer to a separate parallel reality completely, and that's when you get Ramos as a fire type. That's when you get Bonnie and Clement are not Bonnie's a little bit older. Or
Bonnie's
something,
the
right?
older sister and Clement's the younger brother. Yeah.
But a dimension would be in this version. It's almost like the splitting. It's almost like there was a different decision that had happened or something, right? A different choice was made. That's how I'm understanding it. So I think it's pretty in line with what I was saying like about 2 hours ago. But I'm not sure.
Well, and that's the thing where it gets confusing too, like what Soul was saying. Different
interpretations.
medias have used it in different ways. Like I said, Stranger Things, the Upside Down is another dimension, and it's not like an alternate reality. It's just kind of like a weird mirror of the original universe. But then on the flip side, you got Phineas and Ferb, and they use dimension, and it's an alternate reality. Things played out differently in that universe or in that dimension. So that's the issue too, is that it's not even used consistently across different forms of media. Like
there is a scientific version of each for sure. Like there's scientific versions, but like I think the line is so blurred that we can't really tell. To get back to Pokemon, it really just depends on how they want to use it. And since they've done alternate universes before, like with Sun and Moon, like those are kind of more alternate universes. They've done it a little bit in Scarlet and Violet, depending on what you believe. But yeah, this feels, I'm just getting back to this, and it's like, since there's nobody there and it just looks kind of the same but weird, to me it's like this is just another plane of existence that is the same Lumiose but just in a very weird way kind of thing. That is like an alternate dimension. It's a different dimension of Lumiose. Does that make sense? It's a different dimension of our Lumiose.
Okay, so taking it back,
that was big that you just had up, Dusty. It said multiple like hyperspace wild zones.
Oh, let's go.
Oh, yeah, because that was something that I was saying earlier. I should have made that video earlier. Hyperspace wild zones. I was thinking that. I was like, these are gonna pop up. Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah, I think it's literally like, we'll feed Hoopa. Yeah, it says, do you want to feed Hoopa? So you'll feed Hoopa donuts, and in return, he will open the other rifts, not the main rift that takes you to the parallel reality, but like other rifts around Lumiose City, and it'll be like a little pocket dimension where you can find wild Pokemon that you're not supposed to find. Like, it showed the silhouette of a Galarian Meowth.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's cool. I'm loving that. That's cool. Yeah, so I guess this is making a little bit more sense. If we take it back to Pokemon X and Y, right? I think there's a lot of ways that people have interpreted X and Y, but maybe what it's in ZA, one of the ways that they there's one line of dialogue that's like, there's so many walks of life, and that's because we all live either an X or Y like, it was so randomly inserted.
Yeah,
they tried to use the term X and Y to give it meaning. And so I'm thinking about how if there's an X reality that is, or that a dimension, an X dimension, that is when Xerneas is. No, dude, this is making no sense to me. I'm really trying to make this make sense, and I keep getting lost in my own thought. It's kind of killing me right now.
It's messy, man. It's messy.
Meant to be crazy like that.
I think it's kind of like with Scarlet and Violet, you had the Paradox Pokemon, and like even that, there were like reports of like, oh, they're from the past, but then they're like, no, they're from another dimension, and it's also like some of them literally, when you break it down, they just shouldn't exist. That stuff is intentionally like narratively used to be confusing, and then it also just being real. The confusingness of it also kind of allows you to get away with more stuff in writing. You know what I mean? Because you can just go, well, it's dimensional stuff, and you don't understand it, so you can't disprove it,
I guess where I'm ending up on this is, like, I don't really know how important the separation of these two things are. I think conceptually they're kind of all the same. In terms of, like, what they're trying to talk about in this game, right? I think it doesn't really. I don't know if I agree. I mean, we can't go into the weeds that much, but I think that. I mean, I don't understand it. I don't think any of us truly understand it.
I do. I understand the differences between the two of them. It just depends which direction they want to go, and I do think that Dimensions makes more sense because they've already done alternate universes in the past, but also like. The whole thing is X, Y, and Z, and those are like dimensional things that they're using. Like, it makes so much sense that they would be doing a dimensional thing, and how it applies to the DLC to me is just that they're like what we were talking about earlier. I don't know if there'll be like alternate versions of people in this. I don't even know if there'll be people in this. When you think about the Upside Down, there's like weird creatures in there, and that's it, because it's just a parallel plane of existence.
Yeah.
That nothing is like affected from our world. It's just a different, it's just a different plane of existence.
I see what you're saying. It's like there's layers. There's layers on top of it. I know what you're saying. Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, too, don't quote me on this, but if I'm not mistaken, in Stranger Things, the Upside Down is frozen in time, like everything's how it was when the Upside Down was like first opened, which I believe was the night that the character Will went missing. And so likewise, we could see something like that here, where like maybe the day Ainge started powering up is the day that like that's what this is frozen in time with, because it does feel very frozen in time.
It does. Yeah, I like that. It does feel that way.
Yeah, I guess my
screenshot.
My point is like I'm just trying to understand how it would actually, and I think we're maybe getting there. Like, if the difference between a dimension and a universe matters, it's like, well, then how is that going to show up in this game? Like, maybe I don't know how important it is to really separate it. If at the end of the day, I guess I'm just trying to understand, like, how is that going to show up? How are we going to be able to perceive any of this? So
I guess
that's what I'm trying to figure out.
Because I don't know. I mean,
I
wish I could answer it, but
it's interesting though, because like I do think they're wanting to make a difference, because just visually, like you could actually visit an alternate reality in Pokemon Sun and Moon. You could, and I'm not talking about Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I'm talking about in Sun and Moon. Yeah, remember how you could go to the like. I don't even think it was the Altar of the Sun. It was like on Ula Island, and you could go to another universe, and it was actually the Moon universe. Like if you were playing in Sun, you would go to the Moon universe, and if you were playing Moon, you'd go to the Sun universe. So like if it was daytime in your game, when you'd go over to this universe, it was nighttime. And the idea was like it was supposed to be like you were almost switching games there, and like the Altar of the Sun was called the Altar of the Moon now in this one. And visually, they didn't black and white the world there. They left it as it was, just with a few name differences. Whereas with this, visually, this is different from what we saw in Sun and Moon. So clearly, what we experienced in Sun and Moon is different from what we're going to be experiencing here.
Interesting.
Yeah, I guess this is making a little bit more sense, where it's like, these multi-dimensions are like different planes of reality, but this is like, but maybe what we're seeing here, it's just hard to wrap my brain around it, because I'm like,
yeah, for sure.
I'm like, what is this? What is Hyperspace Lumios representing? Like that's what I'm puzzled by. I'm like, what is it? Is it just like, I don't know.
We don't know. I don't think we can say. It's like I don't think we can say we know until we see more.
Yeah. I think we're going to see some new characters. I think the hyperspace because there is hyperspace travel. I think other characters can come on through. That's
and if nothing else,
it's definitely possible.
We're seeing Ansha, we're seeing Korrina. There are characters, either ones we've met before like Korrina or new ones like Ansha, that are going to be appearing. I
mean, you saw Superman, Dusty, right? You saw Superman?
Yeah, I saw Superman. Yeah.
Remember, what's his face? Bald man, Lex. Yeah, he makes a pocket dimension. Like that's what this could be. This could be Hoopa's pocket dimension.
Yeah, but that doesn't help me understand it. Tangibly about this game, that doesn't help me understand it. I still think it, to me, like when I see those things in comics or whatever, I'm like, okay, so what is it? Just like this is like it doesn't make sense. It feels like it's just like a device that they use to say.
It kind of is.
Like I'm like it's not explaining anything to me. I'm just trying to get at the root of like, okay, well, what does this mean for the game then? If we're gonna,
right.
I'm just trying to. I don't understand
AI,
it. I don't understand. It
defines a pocket dimension as it says. A pocket dimension is a small extra dimensional space that is either attached to our own reality or exists as a separate self-contained universe. So you see the contradiction there.
That is the difference.
Yeah, so, but still, like, what does that mean then? Like, what does it tangibly mean for what we're going to be playing? That's what I'm trying to understand. Because we're looking at these AI descriptions, but I'm like, what, like, we got, whatever. Well, we got to talk to, maybe we got to have someone on to explain it to us, because I'm trying to understand this,
Do you think, we can get, like, I don't know, Neil deGrasse Tyson.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. We could send him a tweet. We could send him a message.
Yeah, I'll send him a message.
No, that's a good idea. I would love to have him on. That would honestly be, dude. That would be gold. That would be gold.
That would actually be the greatest.
So good.
That'd be. We peaked there. We have to end the show after that.
To get him to talk about Pokemon would make me so happy. That would be awesome.
Reach out to him.
All right, let's do this. Let's talk about. All right, listen. Yeah, if only we had Toby here. We'll have Toby on soon.
I mean, Kayla's said some good things too in the chat as well. We just don't have time to read everything and go so deep into this as well, right?
And I also think the biggest thing that's come up to me in the last 20 minutes is that for every definition, all the media that we're using it as an example to try to explain it, there's exceptions within it. So there's no there's no clarity in any of these examples.
Depends on the writer.
No, but they're
the
all
scientific
exceptions.
versions. Yeah,
I know, but that's still
but
it's still all conceptual. So I'm not saying it's wrong. I'm just saying it's hard to it's tough to define it, right?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
But
I understand.
Yeah, it's breaking my brain a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Darkrai's the friggin' Venka.
Yes, that's true. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Dude, Darkrai would be sick, dude, and it's all about. It's just like it's like a dream world. Maybe that's a way to look at it.
That is an alternate dimension.
Okay, this is a good step in that direction. Dream world. Yeah, that is a dimension where
dream dimension.
Okay, there's a concept there that I can latch onto, right?
I sent Mr. Dr. Tyson a tweet.
Did you really?
He did. I saw it pop up.
Good. Wonderful. That's good. Good work.
Yeah.
But the dream world makes sense. The dream world does feel like that feels tangible. That is something,
Mm-hmm.
It's
an alternate dimension that is connected to our dimension, but there's things there that exist that don't exist in our reality or our dimension, essentially.
Yeah.
Because reality and dimension and universe can't be interchanged here so lightly. That's the thing, really. You got to be these are dimensions. That's the only way to actually fully think about it. But a dream dimension is where dream creatures live or whatever, but it's attached to our world, even though they don't live in our world.
Yeah,
essentially.
So how about this? Do these mega evolutions only exist in Hyperspace Lumios?
I would say that their mega stones only exist here. When we take the stones out, that's different. We can bring it into our dimension. That's what I'm imagining. And I think other creatures people can exist here too. It's just they might not be different version people. Do you know what I mean? They might not be this is a different version of this person. It's just
there's a person right here. There is a person right here.
There's a human.
I mean,
we have found one.
If I may, we're about to jump into the leaked megas list, right?
Let me set it up.
Well, I'm about to spoil one about this conversation.
Okay, yeah, you can say it.
Okay, so spoilers, about to mention a leaked new mega. But on the subject of whether they'll be locked to this dimension or not, it is possible that we could have some that are from our dimension, just because the ultimate weapon firing 5 years ago has led to the discovery of more mega evolution stones, so it's possible we could be finding more. And if I may, we know that one of the new mega evolutions is a new mega evolution for Lucario. We see that Korrina, a girl whose ace is Lucario, is here. She could be our introduction to the new Lucario. Now, maybe she finds the Mega Stone for it in the new dimension, but I think it's possible that, she's gotten an upgrade. She's the guru now and all, so maybe she now just uses a new Lucario.
Yeah. And she gave us a Lucario. Okay, so let me break this down. Okay, so we got 2 new megas revealed officially by the Pokemon Company for this new DLC Mega Dimension, Baxcalibur and Chimecho. And over the last month, we did have a list of leaked Mega Evolutions. We have the whole. We've got this is all from a data mine. We also have every single Pokemon that is supposed to be in this game. This
Freak leaked it, not us.
What is it?
It's Game Freak's leak, not us. Essentially,
it's not from the Terra leak. It is from the data of.
Yeah, they left it in the game. No, they left it in the game. So
very true. So, and I guess we shout out Matt Yukana, huh?
Yes,
he did the data mine.
He's the goat. Mm-hmm.
So now that we have confirmation of Baxcalibur and Chimecho, I think that kind of confirms this data mine. So let's review these Pokemon right now. These are the megas that we're going to be seeing. I'm pretty confident that we're going to be seeing these megas in the next month or so. Honestly, actually, yeah, on December 10th when the game comes out. So
November 19th, even we're going to get more news.
All right, so we already know Raichu. Raichu's in the data. That's getting 2 megas. Chimecho just got confirmed. And this is I'll just jump to this because this is the coolest thing for me. Absol, Garchomp, Lucario, they have data to suggest that they're going to get a second mega evolution, which is crazy enough as it is. I just love this precedence that not only are they giving us Raichu with as a debut with 2 megas, but Pokemon that already have a mega evolution are going to be getting a second mega evolution.
I kind of wish, I don't want to say all of them because I would never wish that, but I kind of wish there was more that were getting second megas. Sure. I know people will say the opposite. I've seen so many people online that are like, why would you give 2 to these guys? They already have one and they're more popular. Like, you could have gave it to another Pokemon. But I think it's so genius to like make another version of it and it's still a mega. I think it's great. I would have preferred to have like 2 or 3 more even.
Yeah, and even some weird ones.
Yeah,
I wish we got a third Charizard.
Yeah, I kind of do too. 3 megas is pretty
dope. Be a possibility.
I know that's a meme, but I really mean it. I would have loved a new Charizard.
I just wanted a new Feraligatr that looks like Crocodile.
Honestly, that would have been cool if they given us now a second version of Feraligatr.
I mean, I'm not going to say no. I'm not going to say no because more Gator is more for me. I do want to clarify a few things. The double Raichus, you can see they're not 2 here. But that doesn't, in the code, they are still like 2. So like, there's no way that, Golisopod will get 2 Golisopods, even though you only see one Raichu here. Yeah, I shouldn't say no way, because another thing I want to clarify is, even though this is all the data in the game, it doesn't mean that they couldn't just inject something into the game later. Like, it's not impossible that there's still more. It's very unlikely.
Especially because, we've been under the assumption that Baxcalibur is a DLC mega. It's actually not. That is a Pokemon returning in DLC, but that Mega Stone is behind rank reward. So hypothetically, I need to figure out a way to get a Baxcalibur if I'm not going to buy the DLC. But in January or December, whenever the reward starts, I cannot have the DLC, play on ranked, and get a Baxcalibur, right? So it's actually not even a DLC mega. You know?
Yeah. That's true. That is true. All right, I'm going to read all these Pokemon, and then we can do a full breakdown. So we also have Staraptor on this list. That's Mega Staraptor. I'm going to skip some of the legendaries, and I'll do those at the end. We have Golurk, Mega Golurk. There's, both forms of Meowstic are here. I think at this point, I'm imagining, Soul, you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I at this point, I'm going to assume that Meowstic is going to get... I'm assuming Meowstic's going to get the Pyroar treatment and just have one Mega for both of these forms.
Unfortunately.
Mega Crabominable is on this list. That is insane. Mega Scolipede. There's also two. There's also
Golisopod.
Scolipede.
Say his name.
What did I say?
You said Scolipede.
Oh, shoot. Sorry. I've been using my Scolipede. My king. Sorry, Golisopod. My bad. Golisopod is here. Yeah, Scolipede already got the Mega. We also have, skipping the legendaries, we got Scovillain, which is so insane. Mega Scovillain is crazy.
I can't wait to see what the heck that's going to be.
So cool. And then
I think that one's going to be wild. We're going to get into it, but anyway.
Yeah, or people are going to hate it. Glamora is here. We also have, there are 3 Tatsugiri forms, and I'm assuming they're just all going to share one Mega Evolution.
No. The data suggests that they are each, same with, when you get to it, one of the mythicals, there's 2 listed. The data seems to suggest that there will be 3 different Tatsugiri Megas in the sense that each one will have a different form for its Mega.
Sure.
And same with Magearna. It will be a different look.
Interesting.
For each of them.
If it's a new Mega...
technically you're getting more Megas than we're thinking.
Yeah.
Than the 19. It's 19 plus 3... 4.
If it's gonna function, if these Tatsugiri are gonna get a Mega Evolution in the same way as probably Magearna is gonna get a new Mega Evolution, I would imagine that each of these Tatsugiri are gonna essentially have the same Mega, but just have a different color. Each of these,
that's what I imagine.
Each of these forms are really just color swaps.
I think there's a chance maybe the stats or something else could be different, because the interesting thing about the Tatsugiri is that it's not just a color change. The big thing about Tatsugiri is when you send out Dondozo and Tatsugiri, Dondozo swallows the Tatsugiri and gets a stat boost, but that stat boost is different depending on which form of Tatsugiri it swallowed.
I want to propose something wild here, because we were just talking about how I wish that there was more like second ones. It could be possible. I might be wrong. I would have to ask Matt. But I think it could be possible that Magearna could be like X Magearna and Y Magearna. And the Tatsugiri could be that too. Like they could be
XYZ
fully different. They could be fully different. They could be. I don't see why not.
I'll take it.
Because I also forgot to say at the beginning that Matt said that these are just registered as forms. So like he never said that they were all megas. We are assuming that they are all megas, but they are only coded in, or like their names or whatever are forms. So I don't know. It's kind of up in the air with that stuff.
But let's face it.
Yeah.
It's megas.
That's what you're. That's what. Oh yeah. It's definitely megas, but that's what we're expecting them to just be color changes. But I could see the Tatsugiris being color changes, but maybe the Magearna is like a X and Y Magearna. I am not.
It is mechanical.
It out of the realm of possibility.
That's a
unless
fun
somebody
idea.
tells me differently.
No, it's a fun idea.
No, I don't think that you can rule that out, to be honest.
Victini Blast says Latios and Latios got the same color.
Yes, but they actually are technically.
They're two different Pokemon.
They
100%.
are like they didn't get the same mega. They do have design differences, and like it's lame. I know, I'm not defending it. But
it's the same
color
thing. It's the same
difference.
Thing. Yeah, it's the same. It's the same thing.
What's crazy is they're two different Pokemon, and these are all the same Pokemon with like a color change. Because Tatsugiri is Tatsugiri. It's not Tatsugiri and Tatsugiro. Like they're the same.
I'm naming
Pokemon.
my Tatsugiro now.
Tatsugiru. That could be a Japanese word. I don't know. I Italianized it. Sorry. Excuse me. Put it all at the end.
So then we also have Baxcalibur on this list, which we just got confirmation, and that's pretty cool. And then and
he's so cool.
And then for the and I want to talk more about some of these implications, but then for legendary Pokemon, or I guess mythical, we've got, I'll go backwards, Zeraora is on this list. So Mega Zeraora is coming. That was kind of theorized, and then it was dropped, and then we lost hope. We thought it was Raichu. That was really what it was, and Zeraora is back. And like we said, Magearna is here. Both forms of Magearna are here. And then we also have Heatran. What? Kind of an upset. Heatran is here. Not Volcanion. Heatran is here from Sinnoh. And then we also have...
I'm pretty happy about it.
I'm so happy about it.
And then we also have Darkrai. Darkrai's here as well. So that's the list. That's the list.
Indeed.
It's a pretty good list. There's definitely some that I'm like, especially when you look at the returning Mons list for this game, I'm like, ooh, I feel like this Pokemon, like, guys, I don't know if you saw, on the returning Mons list is Armarouge and Ceruledge, and I feel like I have been beating to death that they were going to get a Mega, and this discredits that greatly.
But
it's done.
But we could get more Megas in ranked.
Yes. That's the
There's
saving
also that
grace.
possibility too, but I have big doubts. Once Gen 10 comes around, I don't know what's going to happen with ZA once Gen 10 comes around, because they're really going to want to push Gen 10 on the 30th anniversary. I don't know.
Yeah, but they can also be like, okay, but until the game comes out, here's a bunch of ranked rewards, so you keep buying ZA for the next year.
Yeah,
it's possible.
And I mean, the day they announced Scarlet and Violet, they also dropped, the Daybreak patch for Legends Arceus.
True.
So I mean, they didn't. After that, they killed off that game pretty much. But
I will say also in the code, these are not new Megas, but they are essentially returning, and they're new for ZA. Is the Hoenn starter Megas? That's pretty exciting. That's Blaziken, Swampert, and Sceptile. Then you also have Mega Latios and Latias. You've got Primal Groudon and Kyogre, Mega Rayquaza. And then what else would be here? That might be it. I think that's it.
Yeah.
In terms of Mega Evolutions. Kind of crazy that Melmetal is here. That's going to be awesome to use.
Dude, please, Mega Melmetal. Please, I'm begging you. I don't ask for much, please. I asked for a lot. That's a lot.
I would genuinely not. I would genuinely not hope for, or not. Hope is the wrong word. Like expect any more megas. Like maybe just keep your
I wouldn't either,
expectations
but
in the
man,
right place.
no, you absolutely you should. But some of the mons on this list are like dream picks for me to get a mega. So it's like you know.
I know.
It's good. You know, it's not on this list, but I do think, and again, we got confirmation today. Mega Diance's coming to the game. It's actually in the game right now in Legends EA.
Yeah,
you can you can go claim that. But not on this list is, I think, a couple more legendaries and megas that are in the code, but again, not here. I think I heard that Mega Mewtwo is coming to the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do
you know about that?
Be an event just like Diance's, essentially, but we don't know when that's going to happen.
It's in the base game too. Just like it's in the data for the game. You technically could crack your game. I'm not advising this, but you technically could crack your game to go play that mission right now. Like it's not a DLC one per se. It's technically RAN.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But it's cool to look at all these Pokemon, and I guess I'm just looking at them now, and I'm like, I don't think it's impossible that we get maybe more megas down the line in ZA. And also, this is just copium. I have no evidence, but I'm starting to really warm up to Mega Evolutions. I'm actually starting to look at Mega Evolutions and think to myself, these feel like proper evolutionary stages, right? These megas are starting to feel like, at least the new ones, like I think they're kind of essential for the Pokemon's design, and it should stick around. It should,
Yeah.
Welcome to the light side, old friend. We have hot cocoa.
Yeah, this is good. I'm into it. And I want to see new megas into the future. I want to see Mega Coffagrigus. I want to see Mega Mimikyu. I want to see Mega Grafai. No, I don't really.
I want to see Mega Runerigas. He's even in this, man.
I know, that would be.
He's even
insane.
here,
dude. That's how I feel about like Surfetch'd, Armarouge, Surledge, Melmetal. What's the name of that one? I'm looking right at him, blanking. Cleavor. Yeah.
Milotic,
like
Mega Staraptor. Oh wait, we're getting that. Mega.
I'm happy about that too.
Mega.
I can't complain.
Milotic.
I can't complain.
Mega Crobat.
I got
Crobat as an X
Golisopod,
legendary.
and that's all I ever needed. Golisopod.
Fun fact: Crobat has a scrapped Galarian form.
Yeah, there was
we
got to do a whole video on that the Gen 8, the scrapped Gen 8 beta information that came from. So is there hope for like Pokemon like a Mega not Musharna, Marshadow? Is there hope for like more megas in the future? Where's your mind at with this?
I would say yes, but it might be far in the future.
But yeah, I mean, by that logic, yeah, like there'll definitely be more new megas.
But I guess I mean like in the next year or so.
In the next year, in my opinion, I think. Look, there is a. All I'll say is this: there is a person who was leaking accurate information about Legends EA. This person also leaked accurate information about today's reveals. This person did at one point seemingly start making up stuff to, I guess, throw people off their trail.
Yeah.
However, one of these things they mentioned before it seemed like they were going really heavy with throwing people off their trail is a Mega Superior.
Yeah.
So, one could cope that maybe there's a ranked reward down the line planned for the other starters, right? Which would be Superior, base Samurai, and base Typhlosion.
Yeah.
But it does. I want to believe. I love Mega Evolution. I love this game. I want this game to live on past Baxcalibur. So I will not lie to you. It's probably a large percentage of copium, but I'm not willing to say I'm counting it out yet.
Yeah, I don't know. I do think that it's. Here's my problem with.
Pumped, dude. That gets me pumped.
Yeah,
I want those starters.
It sounds nice, right? The starters would be perfect, but the big problem with the starters is that I think starters are such a cash grab for them, I guess, for lack of better terms. Like it's just so easy to sell or promote anything that like they them to push ranked. And that's an issue I have because of Gen 10 happening. I think that they're going to want to promote Gen 10 a lot. But all that being said, my biggest thing with like adding new megas in general, it's just that we got so much now. I think yeah, it would be cool if we reached 100 megas. Like that'd be so epic, but I just don't think that they care about that much. So when I look at ZA as a whole and I think about 26 megas in the base game and 19-ish, maybe even more, counting those forms, like 23-ish in the DLC, that's a lot for a Legends game. That's almost the new generation of Pokemon. You know what I mean? In
terms of
not
designs,
a generation.
a lot of designs, yeah.
Sure.
Exactly. And Gen 10's coming with a whole bunch more designs. It's like, I know we're Pokemon fans, but sometimes I feel like we're just so I don't mean this in a bad way, but we're like greedy for more. Do you know what I mean? Like we're
absolutely.
like,
I'm greedy.
More
I'm greedy.
Megas.
I am greedy.
And I'm like, bro, we just got so many actually. And so to me, it's like, realistically, can I see that they would give us something? Maybe one for like maybe a mythical for like a champions grab. Do you know where it's like, hey, play Pokemon Champions because this new mega's coming to Pokemon Champions and you can use it there.
That's going to be so much fun if that's how they tease megas going forward. Like if we get confirmation at any point that there will be new Pokemon that debut in Champions, like I'm going to be happy.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I wanted to push.
Would be happy, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with you. I think the starter Pokemon are a really valuable resource, right? But to say that they wouldn't, or it's pointless for them to put it in as like a ranked reward, maybe in like 6 months from now, it's not useless. Like that is basically, that could be a way to get people who are not into or who have not committed to buying ZA yet to buy ZA, to be like,
yeah, true.
Oh, I gotta get this actually. You know, I didn't get it on launch. I didn't get it on Christmas. I didn't get it, in the dead of the winter. You know what? Maybe I'll get it. I'm excited for Gen 10. Maybe I'll get it now. Because I do think with the announcement of Generation 10, you're gonna see a lot of new people get into the series, who just haven't been into it for like every new Pokemon game does that, but I think more so every new Pokemon generation does that. So, and then it's also like, okay, well, guess what? If they do have designs, or if they ever want to release more megas or starter Pokemon megas, like, and for listeners, what we're talking about are like, it would be the opposite starters, or I guess the remaining Generation 2 and 5 starter Pokemon getting megas, because we've got 2 Johto starters and a Unova starter in ZA, so it would be Superior, Samurott, and don't help me, and Typhlosion. Thank you.
There you go.
And so I guess what I'm saying is, like, if they're ever going to do it, like, we're all expecting megas to not return. So now would be like, they got to do it now, or it just doesn't like what are they saving it for? I guess it's like, what are they saving it for? And then also there is value in dropping those. The value is people who haven't bought haven't bought DLC or who haven't bought the game yet will actually do that,
Mm-hmm. It just depends where their priorities are at. That's all I have to say.
Totally. No, that's
true. If they really just want to be on Gen 10 hype, then that's what they're going to do.
That makes sense.
Yeah, I do think, though, especially if Gen 10, which in my opinion, I think it will, if it keeps the like traditional Pokemon playstyle, then I don't think that adding life to this game inherently distracts from Gen 10, because it's 2 different animals, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Maybe I'm fully willing to admit that this is like 50% coffee and the rest is all copium. So,
dude, I'm running low on coffee. I love this new concept art that we have, or the key art for the DLC. My
With
gosh,
them coming through the dimension.
That is gorgeous.
I don't like it that much. I don't know. The artwork's not that my favorite. I don't know if to bash them on Twitter or not, but
what is
it reminds me of Pokemon Masters art. I don't know. I don't love the style of the artwork that much.
Okay, I think it looks sick. I think it looks really cool. It's nice to see all the two. It's nice to see 2D art. I think they're always really pretty.
Yeah, it's nice to see 2D art.
I think they're always really pretty. Let me see. I gotta pull it up. All right, guys. I guess I did have a question. I guess my question was like, do you think megas are going to? How would you feel if Mega Evolutions were confirmed to be returning in Generation 10?
Happy.
Like, what if the new gimmick was Generation 10?
Mm-hmm. I don't think it'll be the gimmick, but I think it could exist like Gen 7.
Yeah,
that
Gen
would open
7
up the
had
door
some
for
of the
me.
same megas.
Yeah. That would definitely be like, oh yeah, we can get new megas in here and in Champions and in Gen 10, like everything.
Because like if they're gonna
made me wonder, because we have this new VGC season is going to be Mega Evolution, right? And I have wondered, because they separate VGC a lot of the times, where like they'll have a regulation where no legendaries are allowed, then they'll have a regulation where sub legends are allowed, and then they'll have a regulation where restricted legendaries, so the big legendaries, Rayquaza, Mewtwo, that kind of stuff, is allowed. And I do wonder, they don't have the time to do all that for this Worlds. We got one Worlds before Gen 10. So it does make me wonder. You see them giving out megas to some box legendaries, with Zygarde getting a Mega Evolution. Sub-legends are getting megas, with Heatran getting a Mega Evolution. So it does make me wonder, could they possibly like keep megas going into Gen 10 just so they actually have some longevity to them in the competitive scene?
Totally.
They don't have long. If we know that the current regulation that's in Scarlet and Violet, so without megas, runs until April. So hypothetically, the earliest that we will be seeing megas in competitive is April. You'll have April, May, June, July Worlds. That's not a lot of time.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. It's true.
Dude,
but this is kind of the mega game though too. I know we're talking about competitive.
Yeah.
But like when we talk about megas, it's like ZA was a love letter to megas. Do you know what I mean? So
ZA gave megas new purpose. I feel like ZA ZA is the first Pokemon game that actually built. Cause they gave it purpose, but it's because like the battle system of ZA, it feels like it was designed. Or I guess Mega Evolutions were redefined. The way they function were redefined to match this battle system. And that gives them purpose. That actually makes them feel unique compared to every other game. I've been thinking a lot about like Gigantamax. And I'm like, most gimmicks in the turn-based system, just like they seem kind of shallow. They don't really have a proper identity because they are all fundamentally variants of a power-up move or variants of a Mega. Because it's all turn-based. It's just you press a button, you power up, you do an attack, and nothing changes. But like in this game, megas literally are worked into this battle system. So I'm just thinking about these gimmicks differently, right? Going forward into Generation 10, going even beyond, right? Like Gigantamax was literally the first time. It was a gimmick that debuted along the first time we saw in a mainline Pokemon game that there were raids, and we've seen versions of raids after that, but they don't really feel that special. Or I feel like Terramax, or not Terramax, Terastallization, and those raids just feel like a knockoff of Gigantamax, of Dynamax. And so I think going forward, like when these gimmicks return, like I want to see the gimmicks reinforce whatever the gameplay style is, Sure. So if megas come back, I guess what I'm saying is like if megas come back, I don't know. I actually don't know. I don't know what that would actually look like. I don't even know if it's the right move for megas. Megas have a place in Champions for VGC and like turn-based combat. They've got a place. They have an identity in Legends ZA. But maybe there is some benefit. Maybe there is maybe there would be a motive or a purpose for having megas in a mainline game. I don't know. Right?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
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 By the way, there was no Nurse Joy in the Pokemon Center. I saw it in the little shot, and there was no Nurse Joy there. I just wanted to say, more like, where are the humans?
Yeah, said that.
Where are the people?
No, that's a good pickup. I was thinking about it, and I'm like, all they need to do is like you go up to it, and it's like, no one's here. But
we're gonna use the machine, or we're gonna go behind the counter.
Yeah, I think it's just gonna be like, oh, dude, there's a button here. Should we press it?
We're gonna be action replaying here. That's crazy.
Oh, yeah, dude, we can make duplicates. Yeah, that's the real conspiracy that every time you bring your Pokemon to the Pokemon Center, because they're dead or fainted, they actually die. They just get deleted, and Nurse Joy creates uses PK Hex to like recreate your Pokemon from scratch. So every time you heal at a Pokemon Center, you're getting brand new Pokemon. Those are not your Pokemon. They're like replicants of your Pokemon.
So
that's the real conspiracy.
Theory you're proposing here is that Nurse Joy is euthanizing our Pokemon and then replacing them. So it's like a parent when like your goldfish dies while you're at school, and you come home and they bought a new one.
Listen, we are a 10-year-old child. Yes, yep, I think so.
Oh my gosh!
And I think with that, I think we're gonna end the show. We do have merchandise, brand new designs on the merch store, shop.hiddenpowerpodcast.com. We still are running our Dream Eater merchandise with brand new designs. Now these are available in these new colors and with this new design. Look, here's the front right here. So this is the back. The back now.
Love the purple.
The back designs have been revamped. They've got a new gradient, but the front also has been updated. And the design, super spooky. Super spooky. Yeah. It's embroidered. This is available as a t-shirt. It's available as a hoodie in all these different colors. But also, what was I going to say? I think that was it. Those are all the
new one with Frostlass.
Yeah, those are all the upgrades. Yeah, they're still available on the store. Go get them. They're not going to be available forever. We launched this line around the holidays, around Halloween, and Halloween has passed. So if you want to get this, if you want to get the 2025 edition, act now, shop.hiddenpowerpodcast.com. If you are a member, you get 10% off as well. We still got the Zygarde hoodie. We still got the Mega Evolution hoodie. And where is the revamped Zygarde hoodie? Oh, here it is, guys.
The white.
No, this isn't it. Here, is it this one?
That's the shirt, I think. Oh.
Where is
this is the shirt, so the hoodie's next to it right there.
Is the hoodie? Yeah. There's a
I like that in the front.
Yes, here it is. Legendary Aura Zygarde hoodie. It is shiny Zygarde. That is what this is. So
cool.
Go check this out.
That's really cool.
Support the podcast. And you know what? I'll say this. Listen, we ask a lot from you guys, and you guys show up, and you guys support this show financially. I mean, you support us by watching. But I'll also say, if you want to support us and money's tight, you can do that by heading over and checking us out on Spotify, giving us a ranking. If you listen to us on Spotify, you can give us a ranking. Give us a 5 stars, give us a 4-star, whatever you think is right. You can give us a ranking over there, and it'll help actually push this podcast to other people over on Spotify. You can literally watch the videos on Spotify now. It's pretty cool. So that's a free way to support the show if you want to help out and money's tight. We appreciate you guys just being here watching this with us.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, we got some new megas. This is dope. We appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you're new. We'll talk to you next time. Thank you so much for watching the #1 Pokemon podcast. We'll talk to you soon.